The following episode of Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast is not safe for work, school, subway, carpool, or even abuela's house. You've been warned.
You've been warned. Welcome, everybody, to Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast Live, episode 44. Woo. I'm Tony Toy.
I'm Sack Wet.
Collectible Fun Matt.
Yo, happy Sunday fun day.
Happy Sunday, happy snow day out here.
You guys off tomorrow?
Yeah.
You guys off tomorrow?
I am.
Yeah, off tomorrow.
I am off.
Double Sunday fun day.
That's right.
Yes.
That is right. So I don't have to travel in that blizzard we're having out here right now.
Yeah. Well, since you mentioned it, Ed, let me just show the chat what's going on so far by me. It's a little blurry because it's late right now, so well, let's see what
you got there. What's got there? Oh yeah.
This is what it looks like outside right now. So I'm going to zoom into the street in a couple of seconds. You can see my driveway is not visible.
Yeah, I thought you were in the forest.
And then I zoom in. That's actually the street. There's no differential in regards to the amount of snow on the street to the driveway because it's the same. So far, it's around 6 inches. It should be maybe end around 10. At 10 tonight, so it's coming down pretty heavy.
It's going into the morning.
Oh yeah, they changed it.
That's what I thought Alexa said. So
I heard hopefully 10. You know, it's gotta go clean out the cars. Yeah,
that'd be nice. It'll be a good workout.
This has been Mythic Weather.
Yes.
Weather update.
Probably brought to you by the Latin Legions.
So how you doing over there in LA, Matt? Is everything all right?
Yeah, it seems a little cleared up. Although I haven't watched the news the last couple of days, so I'm not sure how bad things are. How contained things are. But like the air isn't as bad over here.
Oh, that's important. Yeah, that fallout, that ash is.
Yeah. We're getting lots
definitely definitely, Kevin. I would love to move to warmer climate. Actually, my wife is originally from Arizona, so craving the dry heat right now, or like my little thing says, I'm dreaming of being on a sandy beach right now.
Oh boy!
So let's take all the moment of silence, close our eyes, and just imagine,
visualize,
right? Cancun, Turks and Caicos, something like that, right?
In Puerto Rico, Luquillo. I love that beach.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or a beach in España, man. Oh man. Jeez.
Right. Bring it.
So just a couple of show updates right now. We were actually encountering some technical difficulties getting some of our programming up. So it looks like Diego is also encountering some technical difficulties. He'll be here shortly. Unfortunately, Albert has a previous engagement, so he won't be on the show. So we're going to jump into a couple of our earlier segments, waiting for Diego to come on before we do the icebreaker game.
Shall we say hi to the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second. The icebreaker game is, speaking of the chat, is very interactive. So I would love to have the chat answer the questions as well. So let's say what's up to the chat.
We got J-Mac 77.
J-Mac, brother.
Michael Morales.
Eminem, ¿qué pasa, mi gente?
Dub. He says he's ready for shipping updates. If anyone asks where your order is, you're getting banned, okay? So if
I got mine.
Where your order is, you're going to get banned. Just kidding.
All right.
What's up,
working? Hey.
We'll bring in Diego in a moment. He just popped in.
All right.
See his name. I don't see him. Oh, he disappeared. Okay.
What's up, brother?
Tanya, how's it going?
Tanya.
Kevin.
Happy
birthday for Kevin. Yeah.
Happy birthday, brother.
And Benny.
What's up, Benny?
Benny?
I love Benny. Benny's good people.
Hey, Jamie.
Good people. Jamie's good people.
It's the best.
Curtis
What's
Ackman.
up,
Curtis?
Curtis, it's good people. We got a bunch of awesome people right now.
Yeah, we got Green.
Zach, what's up, brother?
What's up, Zach? Thanks for popping in here. We know we probably got lazy boys later today. You're welcome, Kevin.
Schmerberger.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thanks for hanging with us, everyone.
Yeah, Diego's still trying to get in. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so let's get our man of the hour. Let's welcome the man whose hands you definitely want on your package from Four Horsemen Studios. Let's give a warm welcome. Welcome to Diego.
Oh,
What's up,
Diego!
Diego?
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry.
All right.
Now we're going through it too, man. No worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, I was gonna do this at the studio actually, but because of the winter storm we're having here, I had to bring my laptop home, and for some reason, it doesn't want to connect to the internet in my house that it's connected to many times before. So
yeah, we were engaging in slow mo.
Yeah, so
you got the little gremlins.
Yeah,
gremlins. Yeah.
If anybody has gremlins, is you, Ed.
It is I.
He's on his
abuela's internet. Inside my router again, so let's see what happens.
Santos. What's up?
Santos. All right.
So Diego, you're cozy at your home right now?
Yep. Cozy at my house.
Good. I'm in my basement. I forgot to turn on the heat, so I'm still waiting for it to warm up. Made that mistake.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's like 68 in my total room. I'm cold.
Let's get this party started. We say what's up to the chat. Everyone's doing good. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're gonna start off with our icebreaker game. Our icebreaker game today is called simply the Wheel of Questions. Self-explanatory, right?
Yes.
So let me get this wheel up right now. Share it to the screen.
Wheels up.
Let me get back on it because I gotta click back on how to get back over here. There we go. And I'm able to do that. There we go. All right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this wheel, and there's going to be multiple questions on this wheel. And I'm going to choose somebody, and whatever question it falls on, you're going to answer. Simple. All right. We're going to start off with, let's go with Matt. Then we jump to Diego, then Ed, then myself. Chat, definitely guys want you to play along. Matt will be showing your answers because I don't have access to actually see your responses, but I definitely want to know.
Okay.
So Matt, you ready?
Sure.
Let's spin this wheel.
I love being asked questions with absolutely no context as to what the questions are going to be.
That's the best kind of question.
Yes.
Right? It's called being on the fly.
Right. Let's see. It says press Control Enter. All right. Let's see.
Spin that wheel.
Control Enter. Did I do it right? Click to spin. All right. I'm clicking on it. What's going on here?
Talking about gremlins.
Yeah, I'm having gremlins too. Hold on. Control Enter. Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Now, are you on the actual screen? You're not trying to click through the StreamYard.
Hey, there you go. That's what it was. No. Here we go. So I don't see anything. All right, here we go. Ready? I don't see anything. I don't even see you guys. I see the questions though. Here we go.
Okay. See, now I saw.
Now
I
it's
see the
spinning.
hand.
All right. See, technology. All right, here we go.
Ooh-wee.
This is for you, Matt. If you lost your hair, would you get a hair transplant or shave it bald?
Well, it's nothing I'd really ever have to worry about, but I'd probably just shave it bald. I do wear hats lots of times anyway, and I'd rather spend the money on toys than a hair transplant.
It could be very expensive, right? Those plugs.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a good excuse to fly to like Turkey or wherever it is they do them on the cheap. I forget where it is, but
I think it is Turkey. Yeah, I think it is Turkey.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good answer.
We got some answers here.
Go ahead.
Curtis says bald.
Yes.
Curtis got a good head of hair like myself.
Yeah, definitely. Curtis' hair's long.
Michael Morales says go bald.
Yes.
Dub, he already shaves it.
Yes.
And Dave Workin's going old school. What's up, Dave? With a wig.
He's going to wig.
Oh, toupee. Oh, my goodness.
I
don't know if that works for you, Dave.
Join the club.
Benny says I guess bald. So no one's spending the money on hair transplants.
Smart, I guess, right?
And we're all older. I bet if we were in our 20s about to go, that might be a different story.
Yeah, more vain about our hair. Yeah.
Schmerber says,
right,
That's right,
Diego.
That's
All right.
Here we go.
Kevin's shaving it.
For the record, I would just shave my head bald too.
Yeah.
Bald is beautiful.
Okay, Diego. How many times in the last 24 months have you opened a closed toy inventory box at Target or Walmart?
I opened a closed toy inventory box. Oh, like a
they're on the
carton.
Yeah, they're on the pallet and
Yeah.
Haven't put on the...
I haven't this year. No, it's been a while. I'm
how about last 24 months though?
Yeah, no. Last 2 years, yeah, no. I haven't. You know who would probably be the best person to put money on that's done it is Chris. Chris at the office. He's very likely that he would have. But yeah,
well behaved.
Him and Joe are kind of our target like toy finders. They'll like send a group chat, picture like, hey, anybody need this, and people are like, oh, grab that. Me, I don't pass any on the way to or from work, and also I want to give my wallet a break,
Yeah, I hear you definitely. I haven't visited Target or Walmart. I think, wow, before even Black Friday.
Oh,
trying
wow.
to stay away from that. Yeah. All right, we move that. Let's go
Dub
with
says,
you.
Dub says 0. Benny says, I have,
20.
especially when I see something he wants on the pallet. What's up, Mark? And Santos said bald. So I guess circling back to the last one.
Hey, I want to know your answers. All right, let's go with you, Ed. Here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel, baby. Woo! What you got?
Let's see.
Smurber said
all right, this is a good one for you, Ed.
Okay.
Ed, do you scrunch or fold your toilet paper?
Oh, damn. Well, I do fold. I'm a folder at heart. So I've been folding for many, many years. Yes. I do a good job folding. I make sure to use every square inch of that.
Do you count how many sheets you'll fold, or?
No, it's just it's on the fly,
Oh, all right.
It depends on how much I take. You know what I mean?
We got a lot of folders. Folder. Benny's a folder. Dub's a folder.
Wow.
Right.
That's kind of organized, right?
Folding?
Folding? I think that's kind of organized. I scrunch. I don't like just grab. Yeah, I'm a scruncher. I don't know why I shared that, but that was not my question, but okay. All right, we're going back to you. To me, I guess I'll spin for myself. Let's see.
Yeah,
hopefully I don't take a good question. Let's see what we got.
Kevin says fold. Curtis says fold. What's
a lot of folders?
Yeah.
I got the dumb. I wanted to use this on somebody else. If you looked in the mirror, would you slap your parents for having you? Possibly not. Maybe once in a blue moon, I would think about it, but no. Yeah, I love my parents. I'm happy to be able to be on this planet. God damn, that was for you guys. All right.
Oh, you're trying to get to
Guess what?
Guess
what? I don't have to remove it. I could just close it out, leave it on there. All right. Let's go with Diego. Here we go, Diego. Diego, would you ever wear a Speedo to the beach?
If it was a bet, maybe.
Okay.
My dad definitely did. My father definitely was a Speedo guy, so I don't know if I'm as great of a man as him, but yeah, you know what? I would do it maybe for the laughs.
Gotcha.
For the laughs, all right.
Hey, fat guy in a Speedo is, it's a funny thing to say.
Fat guy in a Speedo.
Dude, I don't even classify you as fat.
Oh,
back in the day, at I forgot. Ed, do you remember Woolworth and
yeah,
not Consumers, Alexander's?
Alexander. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
they had a section for our school uniforms. It was called Husky.
I didn't know Husky. I was always getting stuff from Husky.
I was definitely
Husky.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember my mom. Oh my God, you take me back to the day. My mom, she took us to the beach. I forgot which beach it was, but on the way to the beach, there was those little tiendas, those little stores that they sell stuff, and then they had a fucking Speedos. She brought me Speedos. She said, "Here, wear this." I'm like, "Mama, I don't want to wear this."
That happened to me. My aunt and uncle used to take me out and take me to the beach and all those other excursions. So I actually wore a Speedo as a young adolescent, and that was the worst thing because you never realize that you're just eye candy for the pedos, man. So I wish that never happened. Like we talked about the hair. We're older now. I think as an older individual, maybe back in the early 20s, I may have ventured for a Speedo, but hell no, not right now.
Alberto's popping in the chat to say hello.
What did the chat say? Anything, Matt, in regards to wearing a Speedo?
Benny says he has on a dare. Curtis says no Speedo. What's up, Purple Gang Gang?
What's up, PGG?
Purple Gang Gang in the chat. Whoa.
Banana hammock.
Steph said, did someone say banana hammock?
Indeed we did.
Yes.
And,
all right.
I'll wear one in private.
Van,
but not to the beach.
Van and Jordan. Alberto says,
so we did Diego. Next is Ed, right?
Or is it Matt? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, bring it.
Schmerber says he's going to wear one tonight on Shooting the Shelf.
Nice. There you go.
We'll probably only see him from the waist up. What a tease.
I know. How many of us have just been in underwears filming this podcast?
All the time. Yeah.
I'm shooting this to you, Ed. Let's go.
Bring it on. Like Donkey Kong.
I think this is Ed, if you looked in the mirror, would you slap your parents for having you?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? I will never slap my parents for having me because I'm a gift.
Amen.
Amen. All
right. That's good confidence. I like that. Anybody in the chat, what would you do? How many would you really slap your parents?
Everyone earlier, a couple people they were like, no.
Yeah, good. All right. Those are one of those moral questions, you know?
Yeah. Now I've got a picture of Van Winnie the Poohing it. Thanks, Van.
Do you got that ball strap in your mouth again, Van? I hope not.
Oh my gosh.
That escalated quickly.
The S&M party. Holy cow.
Oh shoot.
All right, here we go.
Love you, man.
What? Here we go for Matt. Let's go, Matt.
Alrighty.
Matt, have you ever Dutch oven your partner?
Yes. Are you even in love if you haven't Dutch oven your partner? Like
that's the ultimate form of love, right?
What does the kids say? That's like couples goals.
Nice.
That's the they call it your on your bucket list. You haven't lived until you.
That's the first thing you got to do.
I don't think I've done the full Dutch oven, but definitely, it's been one of those times where we're laying in bed and she goes, and she hits me, and then
silent but deadly. Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm just crop dusting a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I it's happened to me as well. We've done it to each other, and the worst part is like when it just slowly sleeps out, and you're like, and then you just swallow.
It was really 5 minutes ago, but you just realized it now.
I know. Oh, get the dry heaves.
Jordan says, "Smash the like button." What's up, Dave? Dimension.
Amen. Yes.
Dub says all the time.
All the time. Jeez, man. What does Ben say?
You might want to go see a gastrologist. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
That's right.
Let's open the oven door.
This is for you, Diego. Right here we go.
All right.
Okay. So I had to put a question mark because the game didn't let me do anti-friendly questions. So it's Diego, how many topless action figures do you own in your collection?
Topless. I don't really have. Like, I assume we're talking the female persuasion, because
you have any snail girls, bisons?
I might
collectibles.
I might have a Fison or two, but did I? God, this is bad when you can't even remember. Like, most of my Fisons, I think, are just the male body ones because of customs I was working on back when I was messing around with 1/6 scale stuff. I don't think I got many. You know what? I probably have a NECA succubus figure from Castlevania.
Oh yes, man.
You can like kind of like pop the top off and it's sculpted underneath.
She I was looking at her yesterday. I have her in my collection, and she's going for around $300, brother.
Wow.
Yeah, that older NECA, that blister pack, right?
Yeah.
I love those.
That's all I can think of that comes to mind. I don't really. Yeah, no, I think most of mine, aren't. They're PG friendly. They're
okay.
They've got some tops on.
Benny Torres says he has one, a Lustia.
Oh,
ooh,
from his snail.
The name says it all, right? A Lustia, right? Lustia Bustia.
Curtis says no females. Alberto says that blow-up dolls are not included. I don't know why he's.
How about real dolls, Al? You got one of those $5,000 real dolls?
Al's probably gonna get that NECA Megan doll.
Oh no! Don't mention that. God, speaking of pedos, man, I would not.
Al's probably like, does it count if he makes them topless? I know he's gonna do bad things to that Mondo Rogue he just got.
Oh damn!
But that's a beautiful figure, that Mondo. Yeah. Okay, Matt, here you go.
What's up, Alberto?
Oh, you didn't remove you already gave you this, right? I removed this. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. All right, here we go. Spin again. Matt, have you ever cosplayed as what?
I don't know if I've really ever. I'm thinking if I ever did like a lazy cosplay. But yeah, I don't. I have not. I've not cosplayed.
Hmm.
I was hoping this question would fall to Diego.
Or you could just
answer this question.
Ask Diego.
Yeah, I definitely have cosplayed. I 100% have.
Diego, do you more cosplay or do they? What is it? LARPing? Are you into LARPing?
Well, I started doing cosplay when I was like a teenager, going to conventions and stuff. And then because of that interest, eventually years later, I got into LARPing because they kind of like, go hand in hand a little bit and dressing up and all that. But yeah, no, I used to, I don't know if you know the anime Trigun, but like my first cosplay ever.
Trigun, yes. Oh yeah, I love Trigun.
Nicholas D. Wolfwood was my first cosplay ever when I was a youngin', and I made the cross out of foam from like computer like styrofoam parts, and like it was janky, but it was my first cosplay.
That's dope.
And for the toy guys out there, one year I went to a con and I cosplayed as Shipwreck from G.I. Joe.
Oh, sweet!
Cool.
And I would photobomb people's pictures. I would go in like the background and just like look in the background of the pictures, and I would say that they got shipwrecked.
I was gonna say,
that's fun.
That's awesome.
Actually, I've seen some on your Instagram page. You have some phenomenal cosplay photos of you in armor and chainmail. It's awesome.
That's definitely my LARP stuff. That's me and at events and stuff.
Yeah, that looks legit, man. That's wow.
Yeah. I've got a lot of medieval garb. That,
did you with the cosplay? Did you purchase the chainmail, or did you make some of these accessories and stuff?
For my medieval stuff, it's mostly stuff that I've purchased over the years from various sellers and vendors. When I was doing like cosplay for like actual characters, actually my first ones when I was a kid, my grandmother made them for me. So little old Puerto Rican ladies just like sewing like these anime character costumes for me. But yeah. So a little homemade, little purchased. So it's a mix.
That's real love, man. That's real love. Oh man.
Alberto says that the Viking gear you wore for Sons of the Red Star reveal was awesome.
Yeah. That was my Lamellar armor. Excuse me, I'm a little stuffy. My Lamellar. I brought a shield out. I had my trusty old pelt. I have a coyote pelt I've had for years. That I wore for that.
Yeah, that looked great. I like that.
The horn. Yeah.
Sweet.
What does the chat say, Matt? Anybody cosplay before?
Benny hasn't, but he would like to, and his son and cousins have. Alberto's wondering where Al is. It says something to Diego. And yes, we're wondering where Al is too. He had a prior engagement.
Yeah.
Benny says Trigun. Trigun is an awesome anime. We've got Cobra Dad.
What's up, Cobra Dad?
What's up?
Ike Way.
G's in the house.
And
what's up, G?
I'll jump on you, brother, too, Ed. I think you've cosplayed before, right?
I've dressed up for Halloween. I never really cosplayed.
Okay.
No, just dressed up for Halloween. I had that Crusader outfit I had on with the mask and the whole like the knights with the cross. I forgot what's the name.
Templars.
Yeah, the Templars. Yeah. I was just
Ed has secretly brought Templar armor to like two Legions cons in a row.
Yeah,
he's backed out of it.
And an award. Yeah. So yeah.
All right, Diego. Here we go.
Hold on. Alberto says, "Me and the wife play hospital. I'm the doctor." Is that
that's the best cosplay, right? With your partner. If she's aware of it, right?
Stuff like that, Al, is a little
too spicy.
A little too spicy for this show.
All right, we got a couple more questions. Let's hit this one to Diego. Here we go.
All right.
See what you get. Oh, you got a baby question. Here we go. What is your most prized figure in your collection?
There are a couple like pretty cool ones that I've got. It's probably a toss up between two of them. I did acquire a prototype of a Kenner Predator at PowerCon in 2023 from Mark Huckabone. So it was a resin prototype of the Lava Planet Predator, and that was a pretty big score because that Predator line, was a real favorite of mine. And when NECA started doing it, I would doing the remakes of the Kenner figures. At a lot of points, my collection was used as reference for the figure. So that's one.
Oh, nice.
And then the other would be probably I have a couple Acid Rain figures that I got from Kit Lau, the creator of the line, and that are like customs that he did. But one in particular was a clear version of a figure called Uncle Cunio, and it was like a clear, like just sort of like a test shot, I guess. I don't know, but it didn't go into production, and he gave me one. So that's probably.
Oh, that's like is that like a 1 of 1?
It's definitely. I'm trying to see if I have it out here. I might have put it away. The one thing that sucks is like that kind of clear plastic. It yellowed over time, which I was like, that sucks. But it's definitely, if not a 1 of 1, like it's a very low quantity. Like
that's dope.
Yeah.
So let me bounce the question off for you and follow up. When did you actually start collecting action figures?
Me?
Yeah.
You
said you had the original Kenner Predators as well?
Yeah. My whole life I've kind of been a toy collector. Even, when I wasn't buying figures as much, I would still get them every once in a while. Like when I was in high school and college, I probably slowed down a bit, but I was still picking them up every once in a while. Like if something stood out, I was like, oh yeah, I'll pick that up. So yeah, I'm kind of a lifelong toy collector.
Do you have most of them still, or?
Yeah, I have a lot of the toys I grew up with still. Some stuff obviously over years, you can't, things get lost, but I still have a lot of stuff, much to sometimes my fiance's dismay.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so true. How many? That's another question I should have put. How many times have you almost gotten divorced because of your toy collection?
You know what? Probably more times than I know. There's probably been silent times where she's just looked at it and been like, should I just leave him? Should I?
Oh man.
Matt, anyone in the chat has answered this? Do they have any coveted prize figures?
Benny Torres says, I have a few that he feel are his prize, but 2 from the top of his head are his Pit Build-A-Figure.
Okay. Yes.
And his Akira on his motorcycle.
Oh.
And is the Akira from McFarlane?
I don't know.
McFarlane did a
Chosen 112. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Chosen 112.
Hey, Chosen, what's up, brother?
I have some of the McFarlane. You can't see them, but I have a couple of the McFarlane Akira figures up there.
Yeah, that was pretty good for back then.
I think Steph was asking Diego what his grail is.
Oh, Jesus. It's hard to say. Yeah, I don't know if I have like a grail right now. I'm so busy being in the Mythic Legion zone, just working there, Yeah. And I'm pretty set up with those.
What about the? Did you get the Geodraxis?
Yes,
week?
I did. That was a Glyos drop that happened on Friday. PJ, who does his store is Spaced Out Design, he had a drop, and yes, I definitely supported PJ.
That's awesome.
Oh, Curtis answered here. Probably his Princess of the Frog or Princess and the Frog custom from Jeremy Gerard.
My Princess of the
Vazzo, my price figs are his 3A World War robots.
Yeah, I have a couple of those. I actually just brought one to the office recently. And I was actually talking to CB about it. He was in the office and we were talking about 3A stuff because he was a big 3A collector, especially the robots.
Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar.
I have 3 Shoguns and the Shogun Godzilla from back in the day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Those are like the 70s, right? 70s or late 70s, 80s?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Do the arms still launch?
Yeah.
Nice.
They still launch. One of them I'm missing the fist. So he's got the missiles that come out of his hand. So I'm gonna try and find it.
Sometimes it's a little easier to find just like the one part rather than the whole complete figure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So
Diego, I also remember us talking
Mazinger, yes.
Oh, the Mezigers, yes. That's the big one. They're pretty tall, what, like 2.5 feet or 3 feet? Something.
Oh man, they're like Yeah.
That's
Yeah, they're pretty big. They're like,
that's cool.
yeah, probably about 2 feet.
Yeah.
Diego, I remember us talking about that you also collect Warhammer 40K figures.
Yeah. If I was in my office, you would be able to see him in the background. I have all my Joy Toy 40K figures lined up in a shelf unit, and during Intern for a Day, a lot of people were coming in and just like looking at my collection and just like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I heard a lot of that's a big thing now, and some of those figures are coveted as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's if people come, I know sometimes people complain about toy companies coming out with too much stuff in a year, like, don't give their wallets a break. Joy Toy definitely doesn't give anyone a break. They put everyone to shame. Just like they're always coming out with stuff. I can't keep up. I definitely can't keep up with it. I have to be like picky about what I grab from them now, but no, they have some awesome stuff, and the Primark figures are really well done. So
yeah,
definitely check them out if you haven't.
They have, you got the Turtles, they have those Warhammers, they got some crazy stuff, man.
Even their own independent stuff is cool. Like I before they had the Warhammer stuff, I would see Joy Toys like independent properties, and I thought they were cool. I've picked up a couple over the years, and then when they got Warhammer, it was done. Yeah.
Would you think they bring joy to people?
I think lots of people get joy from those toys.
There you go.
Sweetness.
All right, let's go to you, Ed. Here we go. Ready?
All right, bring it. Don't sing
questions left. There's a couple of doozies here. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Ed, have you ever cried because you got a coveted action figure?
Have I ever cried because you got a coveted action figure? Maybe on the verge, but no. It doesn't hit me that hard. Sometimes it does, but I'm able to control myself. You know what I mean?
Ed never found that like Teenage Mutant, that Transformer he had as a kid, like at the flea market, and was taken back to a little Psycho Ed in the sandbox going vroom, vroom.
Well, let me tell you something. Way back when I was little Psycho Ed, little peanut, my thing was He-Man. So my dad one day said, let's go find Ram-Man. So we went all over the place. We went to Service Merchandise. We went to Knickerbocker in Brooklyn. We went to Graham. Then we went all the way down to the Bronx, where there was a Service Merchandise. From Queens all the way to the Bronx to get this Ram-Man. So I will never forget that day. So every time I see a Ram-Man, it just takes me back to that memory. So and
Service Merchandise, you had to go through the book, right? Remember, you had to find the book and then ask.
Find it. Yep. And I remember being so excited when I had it. Like, yeah, I love you, Dad. So yeah. So every time I see him, even though he ticks me off sometimes, I look at him and I remember that day. So he kind of like cools the beast within.
Yeah. See, Curtis says no, toys are cool, but not shedding tears cool. But see, that's what I was in the context of, like, your grandma gave you a figure, then you lost it, and your grandma's not with you anymore, and you're at the flea market and you find that figure that your grandma gave you that was your favorite figure. That might, that could.
Yeah. That could cause a little emotional balance,
The Chosen 112 says maybe if he gets that Mezco Punisher.
Yeah, I think mine would be. I think I would share one little drop if I would get the Mezco Blade. That's a pretty hot figure.
See, like Schwarber, he cried when the last toy his mom bought him broke. It crushed him. See,
and that was last week, right?
Yeah.
Too soon.
All right,
too
Matt.
Soon.
Matt, yeah, too soon. Sorry, Schmurger. Here we go, Matt.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I get questions.
Last question goes to Diego. All right.
Grandmas are cool, but not shedding tears.
What would happen if someone called your toys dolls, Matt?
Oh.
If someone called my toys dolls, I generally be like, they're not dolls, they're action figures. They're highly articulated action figures. that would be my general response, but generally I don't care.
And then their follow-up rebuttal would be, yeah, so they're dolls, right?
Like, stop the cap. They ain't no dolls, man. These are action figures. Action. You see? Action.
See, the thing is, you can't take offense with people that don't know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep.
They want to call them dolls. That's fine. They're the ones that are missing out on all the fun and awesomeness. You know.
Let me fill you in on some knowledge, my friend. What you call dolls? Let me explain to you.
G says he's flipping the table. They're action figures.
The fight is on. Here you go, Diego. Here you go.
All right. Well,
final question. This is a good one. I think we all share this.
They're only dolls if they have rooted hair, according to Alberto Morales.
I wonder if Bison counts them.
Diego, what percentage of your credit debt is toy-related purchases?
I'm pretty good with not putting it on a credit card, but I will say PayPal Pay in 4 is one of my best friends. So I guess by default, like if we're counting that, like yeah, that's most of it. That's most of it. But I try not to, I try not to spend what I don't have.
Yeah,
that's smart. It's good money management.
That's a hard fast rule. Although sometimes I have it and I spend it and then I realize, oh shit, I need that money for something else. So I got to eat like cheese sandwiches for a week.
But that you notice that Pay in 4 is also a psychological enabler too.
Yeah,
you might get a little more stuff than you would because you're like, I'll break it down into 4 payments.
Yeah,
which Four Horsemen Studios has done, and actually enabled me to buy more stuff than I did because I know that'll cut into most likely the next pay cycle.
I understand it, but there's definitely been plenty of purchases I've made where I'm like, well, if I split it into 4, it's not as bad.
Yeah, that's right. It's a little bit less of a hit.
Yeah.
Dub Dub says all. G says 96.4%.
Oh, look at Benny. Look what Benny says.
Benny, 1,000%. I know it's cash as well.
Yep.
G says
Benny's eating tuna fish and ramen.
Yep. Yeah.
You're paying 12.
I can understand.
Paying 12, but paying 12, you usually have to pay interest on top of that too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I try to do that word with the dragon. You get yourself a no interest credit card for like a year, right? And you can put the dragon on that, and then you just pay it off within the year. Then there's no interest.
Yep.
Ah, that's true.
Yes, sir. Even like if you take those year payment plans, you pay it off earlier. You don't got to pay the interest, like
Right? Yeah. No penalties. Yeah, no penalties.
So that's what I do. Sometimes I'll be getting that notification, big bad. It's in. We charging you. And like, yeah, this is a bad week. Let me cancel this shit right now. Thank you for the refund. So
yeah, they give you the refund, but they keep the cash that you already spent.
No. I get my refund right away.
If you cancel a pre-order, you get the money back. If you cancel something that's in your loot, you get credit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I thought you got a refund even with pile of loot too.
I thought it was you just got credit. At least the last time I did something, maybe it was the item.
Yeah,
if it was a certain amount of days, then it becomes credit.
Right. Yeah. If it's been there for a few months and then you say, I'm not collecting this anymore, it'll give you store credit.
Okay. That makes sense.
Benny also says, I'm going to start clean the Four Horsemen Studios as payment soon.
Gotta get ready. We have a lot of cool stuff coming this year. So definitely get your pay in 4s cleared, your 1 interest, 0 interest credit cards cleared. Get ready.
Well, Diego, honestly, I've actually cut out a lot of other toy lines just to continue to purchase my Four Horsemen, especially the Mythic Legions.
So have I.
Because it became, some lines also became overwhelming. I mean, G.I. Joe Classified, with as many numbers that they have, and the prices going up, it was just a lot. They also drop a lot of characters within a pre-order as well.
Oh yeah.
Marvel Legends is another one, wave after wave.
Yeah.
That adds up. 4 figures is $100 right there, for a Marvel Legends.
I just got a notification from Big Bad. I got my G.I. Joe, so I'm cutting back big time. So cancel.
Yeah, I was also pretty heavy into classifieds and legends, and in the last year, legends I started cutting a little while ago. I was
me too.
Once in a while I'll pick up something, but classified I've cut back a whole bunch. I was keeping pretty up to date, and then I was like, you know what? Most of these I have unopened. I still have to put them up on a shelf. Let me just cut my losses, and that's why I got into the Glyos stuff, because it's no packaging really. They're in little clear bags, So you just
I like the Glyos and all, but I don't know. $30 for one, almost $30 for one. It's I'd rather have my money. I'd rather use that on a mythic, So
I understand that, and honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that us, that even more so, the Glyos makers, it's going direct to them. It's not you're giving $30 to Hasbro, who has a million departments and a ton of employees.
Yeah,
it's you're giving it to the guy who designed it and paid for the production, and because it's smaller run stuff, that's why and also they have a really nice factory where they have a great relationship with, and the factory treats all their employees super well. So
that's important.
Part of that is it's a little more expensive there, but
yeah. Benny says he cut back on all of the figure lines and then started picking up Glyos.
Oh man,
went down another rabbit hole.
I got a few Allegiance con myself. I'm I gotta hit the brakes now. Stop. Don't.
No, it's definitely they're smaller, they're fun to play with. And it's, as Steph said, you're supporting independent artists.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha.
Steph says, "Sorry, Benny, it's a deep, deep hole."
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of independent companies out there that are producing some quality stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's so easy just to go in and jump down that rabbit hole, Even if you cherry pick, there's so much good stuff that you can actually cherry pick as well. You don't necessarily have to go through Hasbro, Mattel, and other, NECA and all that stuff, because there's some good quality stuff.
That's what happens when I go to Fat Pay Toys.
Yeah. Because independent also means, more price point, higher price point.
Although now you're seeing with a lot of the big names, those prices go up too. So
yeah, that's true. They've been going up steadily too. But like Japanese imports range unless you have knockoffs, but let's say standard releases are Mayfex, 90 plus.
Oh yeah.
We have other lines. Storm Collectibles also can range from $200.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good quality stuff, of course, and you're getting some nice licenses, but it does, for one figure you get what, 4 Mythic Legions?
Yeah, that's it. That's a good point. And we're always trying to make sure prices are low.
Oh, that's what I mean. We've been saying this on this show for the longest, that Four Horsemen Studios is one that looks out for its customers and has created a community that also allows us to create, for the customs. But that's what allows them to make even more money, because they're keeping the prices down, and people want these bucks to pop and swap, to put their 3D printed heads on, create their own characters. So that's a smart way of having a studio, work hand in hand with your community of fans and keeping the prices down so they can keep buying more stuff. Because in reality, if I'm a customizer and each individual figure is $60, how many am I actually going to get to customize? Maybe one or two. But if they're like 40, 30, well, there you go. Two for 60, right? So I would get four or more than that. And I think that's what the community appreciates too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So any of you guys have some questions for Diego in the chat or right here before we move on?
Diego.
Yeah.
How did you get hooked up with the Horsemen? Like how got you guys junto?
So I met the Horsemen back when I was at NECA, when I was working at NECA Toys. One of my old coworkers, Sam, he knew them, and it was at a San Diego Comic-Con, and he brought me over and he was like, "You got to meet the Horsemen," blah blah blah. And I met them, and we used to see them every year at San Diego, and we'd all take the same flight from San Diego to New Jersey, and we'd all like meet up in the airport at what was it, Phil's Barbecue, I think it's called. It's like a barbecue chain in San Diego, and we'd all end up being there and eating dinner before we got on our plane back to Jersey. So I knew them, over the years through that professional relationship.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It made things a lot easier,
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. Goodness. All right. Anyone have more questions? Or
do you do any kind of like toy photography, Diego? Is that something you're into at all, or?
I like dabbled a little bit with it. Honestly, I'm so busy all the time.
Yeah.
That I'm a guy who collects hobbies. I have way too many hobbies that I don't even get around to. Sorry if you hear crinkling in the background of me. One of my cats is playing with the crinkle thing. Actually, she's a Puerto Rican cat too.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
She's from Puerto Rico. She's from Lattes.
She likes chicharrones de pollo.
She probably eats
gandule.
lizards. That's she probably eats. She eats.
Where are you from, Diego?
So my family is so my father was Cuban. He was born in Cuba. My mother is half Puerto Rican, half Italian, and she grew up in a mix of New Jersey and Puerto Rico, and she Latin.
That's gonna be our spin-off show.
Cats get a lot of views. It's not a bad idea.
They do.
Yeah.
If she comes,
we'll put a cat in front of a piano and another one on the maracas and stuff like that, and the bongos. And
Dub's comment.
Listen, of all my cats, she has the sharpest claws.
Oh,
and
man.
She's got little knife hands. She does. And you can't clip her nails because you can't disarm her. She won't let you take her knife away.
Oh, dang.
I'm like looking out for her.
She can wear.
Yeah, no, she's a sweetheart though. I love her. But yeah, she's straight from Puerto Rico, from the island.
Nice.
That's cool.
Just
we got definitely got a nice comment over here. Amen. Baz says, "Love that Puerto Rican food."
Yeah,
it's amazing that the cultures, within the Latin community, Hispanic community, use a lot of similar ingredients, but use them so differently that each has their own flavor, and they're so different, and it's so tasty too.
Yeah.
Well,
let me tell you,
food, Jesus, Colombian.
Yeah,
it's like wow.
Every time I go to Puerto Rico, I always stop. I'm on my way in from the airport at Luquillo Beach, and I pick and always get myself cups of carrucho, conch.
Oh, you like conch? Oh, wow!
God, I love that shit. I always make sure to get me a few cups, and then head to where to my grandma's house or whoever's house, So
nice.
Where's your family live?
Fajardo.
Oh, okay.
And Ceiba.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, Michael.
Ooh. Eminem, congratulations.
Yes,
man.
yeah.
Nice.
I hope everything's coming along well for you, Michael. Sweet.
And we have our resident gringo, Dub, and he says, love that spice.
This spice.
And you know what? Puerto Rican food isn't really that spicy. Like it's a savory cuisine
Yes.
more than anything.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
You
I think
want some-
Mexican food would be on the higher spice level than
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
than
Right.
Puerto Rican food.
That's
Than
how we
most,
like
I
it.
think, than most Hispanic type foods.
Mhm.
You know, this is nowhere near Thai though. Thai is pretty spicy
Oh yeah.
for the
Oh,
Asian
Thai's-
community.
Thai's awesome.
Make sure to get those.
Oh, look at that! Oh, G. I want to shout out G's wife. She celebrated her birthday yesterday,
Yes.
and Dub was getting down with the pernil, the roast pork.
Mm.
Mm.
Look at that. He's still talking about. He says it was well seasoned.
Dub. How was that cuerito? Was it good? Was it nice and toasty? You know what I'm saying? That cuerito's like, oh, I love that part.
Crispy pork skin. Oh yeah, chicharron.
Yeah, the chicharron.
Mhm.
Vaz says, "Hey Diego, do you draw or create art at all?"
Like I've dabbled a little bit here and there throughout my life. I guess the closest like artistic mediums that I've worked with recently is I paint miniatures sometimes.
Oh wow.
So I have a I have a whole bunch I actually have to paint now because a game that just came out. But that's like I guess the most artistic endeavor I've done recently. But yeah, I used to draw and sketch and stuff when I was younger and all
Yeah,
that
I can't-
jazz.
I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the toy collecting community. You get motivated by the art with the figures. You see the art, and then it's actually in 3D form, right?
Mhm.
Growing up with comic books, then you have comes out with a Spider-Man action figure. You're like, oh man, I could have that in my hand. The representation
exactly.
of the art.
Yeah.
G says, Ed, there was no skin. I think G
Damn.
just put that to the side for his family. you know?
Damn.
Sorry,
Damn.
Oh, let's take a look at that pussy.
that's not the Puerto Rican cat. That's my three-legged
Oh.
cat.
Oh, that's cool. Is it rescue?
Kind of. My fiance's family he's being a jerk right now. Found him in their backyard when he was a kitten, and he was like all tangled and stuff, and it was one of his legs, and they took him in and stuff, but the leg shriveled up. They couldn't save it, so
man.
we took him in and we got him to a vet who removed it, and we've had him ever since.
Oh, that's great, man.
7 years.
Well, after a while, animals and quote unquote pets don't become pets no more. They become part of the family.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's up to our brother KJ?
What's up, KJ?
He's one of the hosts of Highly Posable on Saturday nights, man. Great dude. And Benny has a question for you, Diego. He says, Diego, what did you do when you worked at NECA?
I did a lot. I wore a lot of hats at NECA. When I first started working there, it was when they were starting their eBay store. So I was the guy who started their NECA eBay store.
Yeah.
And over the years, I just did, more e-commerce. So the Amazon store, the NECA store that they have now on Shopify. I was there when it switched over. I don't know if anybody remembers the NECA Alien Club, but I had to process all the orders and customer service for that.
Wow.
And then I did a lot of customer service, and then I did all the toy shows. So, New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, all the local shows that NECA would show up at, I would be there.
Oh, you were busy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I was very, very busy. Yeah.
So you've been in the toy business for a minute, right?
Yeah. 2025, so going on 13 years. 13 years.
Oh wow, that's great. Yeah,
Going
you're
on.
a veteran.
Awesome, man. Damn. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Wow.
Been
Did you ever
slinging toys.
did you ever think you would get a job in the toy world and just
I don't think when I was a kid, it wasn't something that crossed my mind,
Mhm.
but I did love toys, so it makes sense in the end when I got there.
Yeah.
There's a guy who just started working for us now. His name is Adam. Well, he started working for us about a year ago, and he's an old friend of mine, and actually hired me at my first job when I was a teenager in the mall. And he got the job at NECA, and he was kind of my in at NECA when they had this opening. And then fast forward now, I was his in for Four Horsemen Studios.
Hey, there you go.
We've made it a joke that wherever each of us works, the other one has to eventually follow. So
it's cool, especially if you're good people and hardworking, man. Right?
Awesome.
Yeah, you always try to uplift the homies. Like when you're doing good, you got to bring your people up with you. I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah,
and but hardworking people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely. Yep.
KJ, nice. I think he has a funny question for you. He says, question for Diego: does he like a 3-way roast beef sandwich? Is that a euphemism?
No, that's a New England thing, I believe. It's with I think it's like the gravy, the cheese, and the horseradish or something. I had it when I went up to a Glios event about a year ago. And Matt was Matt of Onel Design. We had a really serious conversation about roast beef sandwiches. And, he's a foodie, I'm a foodie, and I think I had the 3-way roast beef sandwich, and it was pretty good, which I think Matt is not a fan of, but he accepted some of my reasoning behind liking it, so that's all that's important.
That's cool. I classify myself slightly as a foodie. I love to venture out and try different foods, and I know we have something in common. We love seafood. And to find like a really good seafood place, it's not easy to come by. It's kind of difficult to get something, especially like with fish. How they cook fish and what seasonings they do, and if it's cooked in wine or if it's baked. It's hard. It's hard to get someplace. I actually noticed that some Asian restaurants have phenomenal types of fish.
Oh yeah.
And all you can eat high-end crab legs. That's a given, man.
That's what I'm always looking at. Like, dude, it's like my sonar.
I know, and not the little puny little legs, like they're drowning in the salt water. Something that has
one of those big claws.
And one of the ones I have to say is San Francisco for some really good seafood.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's in a bay, so
down by the bay. Diego also has, Benny has a question for you, Diego. One more. He says, besides Mythic Legions, Warhammer, and G.I. Joe, what other toy lines do you select?
Well, Glios, obviously. And I guess, you wouldn't count it per se as a line, but I do like to collect some like vinyl stuff, every once in a while.
Yeah.
Urban vinyl and just the art toy scene in general. Like I'm not as like in touch with it as like George's and all that, but I do have like a good amount of pieces. I got the Mondo Aztec Burning Godzilla over like in the corner over there that's looking at me, breathing fire breath.
Nice.
Safubi. I think that's what he means.
Yeah, there's some crazy characters that they make with the Safubi lines.
Oh yeah,
they're very phallic characters as well. Seen a couple of those on some of the followers on Instagram. Some crazy stuff. Very talented too.
You a Star Wars guy at all, Diego?
Oh yeah. I used to get like most Black Series stuff.
Yeah.
I was pretty deep into Black Series, and I don't know what happened. Like I just like fell off. I still love Star Wars. I just, we watched Skeleton Crew when it came out, and I watch everything, even if like partway through I'm like, I'm not really digging this. I'll still see it at the end.
Yeah.
But like, like my Titi Lusa like showed me Star Wars when I was a little kid, and like, we rented it, and it was like a big deal. So like, it was, and those are great movies. Like, obviously like there was nothing like it, for many years, like that compared to the effects and all that.
Mhm.
So ever since I was a kid, I love Star Wars. Love Star Wars. Big part of my life.
Nice.
Excellent.
Did you ever watch Battlestar Galactica?
Oh yeah. I watched the reboot and the one with
Okay.
Edward James Olmos as
Yeah. That was good. That was a good one.
yeah. I got to meet him once at Comic-Con.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, can I get a So Say We All? And he said, So Say We All. And I was like, that's
nice.
I don't know if you guys may remember this. Maybe it's a little older, but I actually enjoyed, of course, Star Trek. But one prior to Star Trek was Buck Rogers.
Oh, Buck Rogers, yeah.
That was really fun. With the little robot and stuff like that. That was fun growing up with that.
Yeah.
But then I switched over more into fantasy. From Beastmaster, Conan, and Sword and Sandals they used to call them. That was more entertaining to me.
Yeah.
Let's give a little shout out to Tim B. Hey, brothers, welcome.
Welcome, senor.
I like those little emojis.
Right?
I feel like hey.
Hey. Well, Diego, guess what? We asked you if you were into toy photography because we have a hashtag on Instagram where we showcase on this show a couple of individuals on a weekly basis that have submitted their photos to hashtag Latin Legions. And we're going to showcase some of those artists today. You could comment on some of these photos as well.
Nice.
And I actually want to shout out the whole Instagram community that has supported us in our hashtag. I just recently looked at it. We have over almost 11,000 photos from individuals. So thanks so much to the toy community for supporting us in our hashtag. Yeah. And I'm very disappointed in the actual algorithm because it doesn't let us see without like really, really, really digging deep. And I wish they did because before they used to allow us to most recent, photos, and now it's just a conglomerate of what's more or less been liked the most, and that's unfortunate. But let's take a look at some of these photos.
We got a Salacious Scrub has never looked so like nice.
Yeah, this is one of Al's, but I like it. I'm a Star Wars
wild.
guy.
Yeah,
it just works.
Yep.
Is this an articulated figure?
I don't have that.
I think I can see a cut in the arm right over. Yeah, you can see the cuts.
It looks it's so detailed.
Yeah,
great photo.
I wonder what scale it is.
Mixed in with real trees and stuff, real natural environment. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's got to be a large scale.
Ooh. Oh, this is cool.
Is that the figure arts? I think.
Gobolin Live.
Mm-hmm.
We always have it. Oh, we always have an issue with that one. Gobolin Live.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say what figure.
There's
another one of Al's.
It looks like the SH figure arts Harley Quinn, especially with the articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those knee joints.
Cool.
Yeah, right underneath the boobies, you see good articulation there.
You got the poker chips, the cards, the playing cards.
Yeah, it's kind of fun little idea. The color, the red and the blues match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you got the Joker.
Yeah,
fun concept. I like picks like this.
Yeah, it's dope.
I just kind of they're cool little photos.
Yeah, there's no dead space in there. It's nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
there's another one of Al's, Billiam_Gino.
Ah.
And yeah, it's just a nice.
This kind of definitely looks like an outdoor shot, right? Low to the ground.
Yeah,
it's a little too blurry for me. Like I get like blurring out the background a bit, but I think it's going a little overboard.
Just a little bit.
I just realized they're like tied to the ground. They're like bolted in.
Oh.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, right. You see that nail?
Yeah. I initially I was gonna go, oh, he's cute, and then I was like, no, he's not. It's a scary little creature. This is one of those creatures that supposed to like, and then opens their mouth and has like 1,000 teeth to bite you.
Right. Turns into some kind of demon.
But it's always nice to see like figures you don't never seen before, and someone else has it and showcases it. That's pretty cool.
It's a cool little figure.
Oh, nice.
La Donde.
I think this one was mine.
Okay.
And I just, me, I like a good little setup. He's got the Bat Cave going on back there.
Mm-hmm.
Little pup, Batman.
The Bat Pup.
Just a fun pick.
Yeah, that's fun.
It looks like a Scrappy Doo with a Batman call on.
Yeah, right.
He's called him. His name is Ace.
Ace
Hound, right?
That's nice. It's the story building with the background and oh yes, this was amazing.
That's a nice shot.
Plastic Peeps. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my other one. Plastic Peeps.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
That's a nice one, indeed.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in nature.
Well,
He's just out on a hike, breathing in the forest air.
mm-hmm.
And they're looking off into the distance and holding the straps of the vest is pretty cool.
I like the light coming in through the trees.
Yep.
I'm ready for like 3 red dots to like show up.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Yeah, it's like when the predator jumps out after he's like peacefully on the walk.
Well, you can see on the top of the tree, there's something might be even perched up there.
Right? I was seeing the same thing. Oh, man.
That's really nice. I was captivated by that photo as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. Here comes a new challenger.
I thought I picked this one. This is pretty cool. We haven't seen Here Comes a New Challenger in a while. And this is a Mythic Legions related photo with what they call it digital background, nice portrait of this Viking warrior and little Bokum.
Looks like he's really wet too, I think.
It reminds me of Poseidon coming out the water.
Yeah. Like he might actually be on a boat,
Yeah, definitely getting that trying to get that Viking warrior, on the sea sort of vibe.
Yeah.
I think that's the deluxe Barbarian Legion builder too.
Yeah.
So I think that's like just a no alteration. So that's a pretty cool use of that figure without having to customize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really clear. It's really detailed. And the other part is he didn't have to go show the whole legs, arms, and everything. It's just the way framed the picture really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a winner.
Chicken dinner.
And I thought this was also really cool by Dark Realm Diorama. We have a cable rolling from one explosive scene to the next. He's like nonchalant. He's just walking through, right? Like who's ever shooting has really bad aim, man.
Well, he uses telekinesis to deflect it. That's what.
Pretty cool. I like the head sculpt too.
I would guess that's a Mezco figure, right? Like it kind
He
of
has been the Marvel Legends.
He has Marvel Legends tagged.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Or hashtag at the top is Marvel Legends.
It was hard.
Some off goods.
Yeah, with the lighting, it was hard to tell if it was fabric or if it was plastic. Like
right.
At least for on my.
I know.
My
like,
monitor.
It's pretty cool.
I think there's some customizing here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Some add-ons.
Looks really good.
It's super cool looking. Do we have more? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yes, that one. That's fun.
Well, this is another Gobelin live.
Yes. I saw this and it looked like it's so much fun. One Piece, my man right here, he likes to eat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it was an awesome shot. It looks fun,
Great
bright.
setup.
Yeah, so this is a winner for me.
This is also one of those pieces
Look, it's got chicken. One of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's very time consuming to get all these little pieces, situated in the right little bowl. It doesn't tip over, and then get the posing from your main focals with those two characters.
Yeah.
You do a lot of that. You as well, Matt. Have those extra little.
Dude.
Yeah, like
Look
some of
at
those
that
little the minis from Five Below, like from the farmer's market cart.
Yeah. Look at that fruit that's next to the eggplant. It's got a face on it. It's got 2 eyes and a mouth. What is that? You know,
even finding like food, like toys that the right scale, that's like a hard
Yeah.
thing to do.
Mhm.
You know, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's really cool. Got carrots, got eggplants, got tomatoes, pumpkins, everything in
That
there.
is-
Plants,
It's
cabbage.
good.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I've got the crates and the pumpkins and all that and the eggplant.
That is awesome shot.
I don't have that chicken though. I'm gonna need to find that chicken.
It's on the rotisserie. Look at that.
I don't know if
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
chicken. I mean, that's the way those bones are looking. Maybe that's something else.
We used to-
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah, they all look the same size, right?
yeah, no,
man.
yeah. It's a
That might be
four-legged animal,
someone's dog
not
or
a
something.
chicken.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a pig.
pig.
Yeah. Okay.
Teach out on-
It's yeah.
It's starting to form on the outside.
Right on.
There you go.
All right.
And then I almost picked this one too. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, this was
Yeah.
great. Mhm.
I picked this
Tyrannus
one.
pigs 1120.
You know, if you embiggen it, you could see like she's under a trance. The one that's in the chains. She's under a trance. Her eyes are lining up, are lit greenish, and you see her
Oh, okay, yeah.
her spell book illuminating that purplish color,
Yeah.
which is a color of what? Royalty. Yeah. So
This is a mashup between a McFarlane Witcher figure and NECA Gargoyles.
okay.
Demona, I forgot the character and the chains. Look at the chains. Found.
The chains are from the Bride of Frankenstein, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think the Jada was it or whoever made it.
I have the figure over there. It was a Ross find.
And that spell book is pretty cool too. I like that spell book. The details.
I love that pose. They posed it just right. You know,
Very
I
cool.
think
it was great.
all the NECA gargoyles were sculpted by a guy, the George, who's like a really great sculptor, an awesome dude. And actually, right before I left NECA, like right when I was leaving NECA, they had the prototypes for the gargoyles. Like they had Goliath. And when I walked into the sculpt studio, like one of my last weeks, and I saw it, I was like, "You got to be kidding me, dude! Like what? Like this is something that makes me wish I was sticking around." But
I hear you, man.
Yeah, actually, all the gargoyles,
gargoyles.
the main cast of the main gargoyles, and they're phenomenal.
Yeah,
That was the last one.
that's the last
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Pretty cool. We also celebrate, of course, in the chat, we celebrate you guys. We also celebrate your collections. And we have a special try to get a weekly toy collection feature. And today's feature is going to be showcasing our own Psycho Ed's toy collection.
Oh yeah.
All right, brother. I see a lot of toys behind. Do we have enough time for this show?
All right.
Toys back there. Holy
I
cow.
know we don't have to work tomorrow. We don't want to be here all night going through all that stuff.
No. Some people don't have to work tomorrow. I will tell you, Four Horsemen Studios will be open.
All right. So I'm going to present some of my collection.
What's up,
All
Don?
right. Where am I?
So if I had to guess, this would be 0.5% of your collection.
I got a pretty big collection, I think. So here we have 2 of my trolls. I love me my ice troll. Got them up top.
Big
Still in
boy.
the box.
Yeah,
But one is coming out because I'm gonna take some pictures in the snow.
Ooh.
I like how Kurt Henning's photobombing this photo.
Right. I left them there on purpose. All right, he's one of my shelves. There's a Marvels. There you go.
Like a little crew.
Yeah.
Ooh, I remember that goblin. Yeah, that was a cool.
Which one?
The goblin you got a good deal on, remember?
Oh yeah. Yep. That was a
Toy-Con. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. My Mezco Thanos. So, all right, here we go. What's going on here? Where you go? All right, there we go. There we go. Some Marvel Legends.
Your Hercules pose there.
Yeah.
Hulkbuster's huge. Wow.
Hulkbusters. Back. This is my Build-A-Figure. Armadillos, whatever.
Armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armadillo.
I got a bunch of Spideys here trying to help out the OG Spidey against this dude. I forgot his name, but I remember him giving Spidey a beatdown. So he needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
Back in the comics.
Even Cyclops is in there.
Yeah, right here. Bam.
Optic blasting. Yeah, that's cool.
I got Firestar. So we got another set.
Oh, that Hulk is really nice.
Yeah, that's
All the way
the
to the right?
Immortal Hulk.
Yeah. No, all the way to the right.
In the back.
No, in the front.
In the front, yeah,
that face sculpt is.
Yeah, that's the Immortal Hulk.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. The face sculpt is amazing.
Yeah, that's a good Hulk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some mythics hanging on my top.
Here's this toy store section of Ed's house.
Right. Got a line of mythics up here with my pops, my Scooby-Doo pops.
Dang, it's
Arethyr over there.
Yeah,
it's my boy. Yeah.
Diego, that's the one I got Ed hooked on.
That is the one I got hooked.
Yep. That was the enabler for the line.
I mean, it's a great figure.
Hell yeah.
It's totally metal. It's totally metal.
Come on. I got to fast forward here. There we go.
Whoa. Wow.
That's a loaded shelf.
Wow.
Thank God you have no pets. Wow, that's cool too, bro.
Thank you.
Is that a hot toy?
That's my Hot Toy 89 Michael Keaton.
Nice.
And that Dio piece with the horn demon, is that a part of it?
That's the deluxe, yeah.
Oh, that's
I got the deluxe. I go big or I go home, so I just go big all the time. Here we have a Mayfex Superman. Here we have all the Batmobiles. I have another one that I haven't put up there yet.
I see the ramen toys.
Yeah. Ramen toys. I forgot the name of it right now. Ramen Racer.
Rider kit. You got that looks cool.
G wants your address so we can go over there and open up those leaks.
There's a lot of open there, G. There's plenty.
That's a lot open, yeah, man.
You're even getting grief from old Inboxing Al. Why are they in inbox shaking my effing head?
Because I gotta get space for them, brother.
Got a lot of wing creatures over here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, buddy. Here you see the Furious 4 back here in the back, in the background.
Yeah, Krona over there.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Queen Urska, whatever her name is.
Elliptia, yeah. Very cool.
Got Proxys,
Juno, nice.
Juno, Purplor.
Oh, you got two Purplers. Wow, nice. Orc head and cat head.
We got Lord Vitarius.
Great figure. Yeah.
We got
cool.
And I see the horse.
Equidron,
Equidron.
Is that the shadow one or the regular one?
that one's. I have both, but that's the regular one.
Okay. Oh, this is a great shelf too.
Dang.
Karos on Battle Cat. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat on cat crime right there.
Yeah.
What would their children look like? I don't know why
That's bestiality, isn't it?
I'm not saying anything. I don't know nothing.
Now somebody's got to get Leodicius and paint it green and have it be their kid.
Right. Oh man, yes. I got my vamps here.
Cool.
Gradiel.
Homage figures. Yeah.
I love her. She's great.
Wizards.
Spellcasters, your Poxus wave.
Yeah. I gotta work on that shelf.
That's cool.
The knights.
Oh, nice. I see some armory pieces.
Armory builders there.
Mm-hmm.
Red Shield Soldier.
Nice throne too.
Red
Yeah.
Tusk is such a good figure.
Yeah. Sir Godfrey we got here. Sir Godfrey. I made this because I just painted all the holes white, make him look a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's the thing with Mythics. Just a slight little variation in color, and you have a whole new character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
right. That's my dude right there. That's a Daughter Ackerman cape I put on him.
Oh, nice.
That's the look I wanted, and like bingo, I have fulfilled my need.
Joe at the studio had some Ackerman soft goods that he was showing off, and they were really nice. Yeah, they do great work.
Yeah, she does great stitching work.
Vamanos, Freya.
We got Ramager Stormbreaker, I was see.
Yeah, Ragnar. Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a
you got some big hitters in here, man.
Yeah, this is the Grail shelf right here.
Over here behind me too.
Nice.
Now,
so Diego, what percentage of the Mythic Legions would you have? You have a complete set, or you're missing a couple of big ones?
If I'm missing anything, it's some of Arathian. Aetheron's dozen. Which they're like half Mythic Legions, like
right? Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
You know, I have some of them, but not all of those. But besides that, I should have everything because I was collecting it before I started working there, and I was like all in from the first Kickstarter.
Okay,
that's nice.
I'm looking for some help. I have Xylona, and she came with 2 right horns.
Oh man!
So I need a left horn. So if anyone out there has just a left horn, by any chance, left side horn, please let me know. I would really appreciate it.
I don't even know if we have any parts of that figure left at the studio.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Look.
Yeah, it's oldie.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh wow, this is a loaded shelf.
Yeah, this is really loaded.
King. Oh wow, King Noglin.
And how long have you been collecting Mythics, Ed?
Tony, what, 2020, 2021?
Yep, 2020.
So not even 5 years, really?
Yeah.
You got some serious stuff in there. You've done some work.
Yeah, I get kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah, he filled in. I know that.
Yeah.
Because when we started, I don't have any of these things that he has, and he filled in.
I made this diorama. That was my first diorama. It lights up with a skull, and it has black light for like the lava.
Oh yeah,
that was a cool one. That was a big one.
So,
Morgulith.
I love my demons. Yeah, I love my demons.
Demons and skellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do a nice little display with like Azar and Zazar with Azazar. Like
that would be cool.
My big boys there.
Oh, look at your
my chariot I made.
Yeah, 3D printed chariot.
It's coming up.
Okay.
Bingo. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
I printed this out. The chariot. So
the mounts for the chariot.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
I want a chariot driven by a giant cow.
And the tires rotate. I put
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you. There's my big boys back there. Archimedes. This is a head done by Jesse.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's my Batman. If you see in the back here, I brought this off of Etsy. It's a flame. It's like a flame and it lights up. So it's freaking good.
Yeah. That's cool.
I like that turtle blimp in the background.
Oh yeah, thanks. That's my Foundjoy Batman, the Twilight Batman up front, and the Justice League Batman on the right side. Here's a close up of the front. That's Ramen Racer with my Michael Keaton. That's my Cowabunga, my Turtle Van. That's the favorite one out of all the ones that are out. That's my favorite one. This by what? Digital Underground, was it?
Underground Arsenal.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Yeah, that's a real good one.
And there's my favorite turtle. He's the best one. Michelangelo
is my favorite too.
Right, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
He's the party dude. Come on.
Right on.
That's what I like.
And so you like pizza, Diego?
Look who's inside.
I live in New Jersey. Of course I like pizza.
Brick oven or thin crust?
I'm a big fan of thin crust. I love me a nice thin crust, crispy pizza.
Yeah. Yes, me too.
We got Donatello, we got April, we got Leo. What's Raphael? Where's Raphael? Man, he's right there. He's on the gunner. So,
yeah, the quality of this Underground Arsenal is really good. It has light up features as well.
Yep, the lights turn on. I put some stickers. I added some little details to it.
Oh yeah, did you do paint apps on it too? You did additional paint apps.
Like,
is it like an actual licensed thing, or is it more like Karate Amphibians van?
It's third party. Yeah, third party.
Yeah, third party. I got another Fury Orc here. My G.I. Joe pops. My Spideys. My Kurt Hennig. There's the blunt. Hanging out. Yeah. This is one of my diodes I made with Xynonis Flock, because I'm a Xynonis Flock guy. He's a vamp on top. He's a vamp I have trapped. They want to save him. So
I thought they were going to sacrifice him.
Nah, they're not like that. They just have him as a hostage. All right. He goes. Oh, he's another shelf.
As well. Ooh, oh yeah, look at that. I like that. This shelf is really hot.
I have a lot of action toys. I got all those.
Big Devil. That's an awesome figure.
My Big Devil.
I love that it's all like demonic dudes, and you got Dutch in the middle, like
right. Dutch is the man.
Like
Dutch is he's gonna slay them all.
He looks like he's in charge, man.
Yeah, he's the boss.
He fits in with the muddy paint hat, right?
Yeah.
Then we have
William is a dope.
He's fucking fantastic. And that demon right here with the blue, he's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah, it's from,
couldn't fit those wings in there.
Yeah, they don't fit.
Over.
We got the Killer Croc looking dude.
That's a great one too.
Oh yeah.
Fury Toys.
We got my Rhino from 5K.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Murdering alligator.
We have the cool model Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was Demetrios. Yep. This is Hades.
Yep. That one was a letdown, man. The
Hades.
The loincloth is
the loincloth. It doesn't let it flex.
Yeah.
This is my Dark Force. I think that's the name. Dark Force.
Don't remember, but he's a barbarian. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a recent release in 5K we saw.
Yeah. Check out Toy Locals for a full review on the action figure.
All
right. Here we have one on the shelf. We got the Memory Toys Bear. We got some plunderings. We got a Swamp Thing in the back. We got Dr. Jekyll. Here's the high
Another master figure.
Yeah. That thing is huge. In fact, I'm going to take a photo op with one of my Mythic Legions customs I made. I got my Predator. I got the creatures from the Black Lagoon. We have those other...
Ed, are you alluding to Dr. Jekyll versus Helsing?
Yes.
All right. I look forward to that.
I got the... I love these orcs.
Yeah.
Diego, did you venture into anything third party in regards to this the fantasy figures like these orcs?
I picked up some stuff I'm a big fan of fantasy in general. Like not necessarily third party, but like the NECA D&D figures.
Okay, yeah, those are cool.
Excuse me. Just like any cool like fantasy figures I come across, like if it fits the style I like, I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Oh man, you put the Predator head on the.
Oh hell yeah! That's the first thing I wanted
cool.
to do when I saw that figure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Thanks. It's my Ewok.
Ewok shelf, nice.
I love me some Ewok for sure.
There's a couple of like the upcoming ones that I'm interested in from Ewok. Some of their stuff like,
and the details getting better and better.
Right?
Hell yeah!
Figures.
That's a Spawn.
That
Dragon, did you add additional paint apps from the Dungeons and Dragons dragon?
On the dragon, yeah. It was too plain Jane for me, so I said, you know what? Let me spruce it up a little bit. So
that's the original Violator over there, right?
Yeah.
You know that's the first figure that Eric ever sculpted.
Really? Oh shoot!
Eric Treadaway's first toy that toy sculpt that got produced.
Wow.
Violator right there.
Yeah. There you go. I have 99% of Spawn figures from back in the day.
Yeah.
I even had the McFarlane Gold card.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I have Corn Boy and all that stuff somewhere.
That's awesome.
Detail's phenomenal, man, with those McFarlane figures from back in the day.
All right, he's another
Owl Bear.
I put that cape on my Gold Knight.
Oh, looks nice.
Thanks.
I like the random Bart.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Hey, Spider-Man. Well, I don't know what Spider-Man's doing on that shelf.
Yeah, he's just chilling. That's a KO Spidey.
Yeah.
These are my customs.
Oh, nice.
These this my Taino Indians.
Oh.
Yeah. I made that little hut. I made their hut.
Yeah.
What did you make the hut again from? What was the base?
It's like a Kentucky Fried Chicken basket.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So
yeah. I've been to a couple of those villages. Like when you go out into like the jungle, they've got like the Taino village recreation.
That's
nice.
Cool.
That's one of my cosmics right here. I added those bat ears to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I painted him chrome.
Oh.
Yes. Oh man, you did some awesome work with the chrome figures.
Thank you.
That chrome. Oh god, the goblin.
Oh, the
1,000. Yeah, 1,000.
Swig.
Swigs. Yes.
Yeah, the swigs.
He did Diego. He did a chrome swig that was an homage to Wolverine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like those D20 mounts.
My wolf right there.
Wolf.
Yeah. So that's my tribute to Michelangelo.
Oh, nice.
That's my tribute to Rocket Raccoon.
That's a great one.
On the left there, that's my D20 wolf, and I took this piece off of Beastman, and I cut it around and I put it on this dude, on the Barbarian, and he's got the wolf. So that was fun doing it.
The beard.
I like that big guy with the bird face. That's pretty cool.
So this is my Kikomura arachnoid I made. It just doesn't fit on the shelf, so I had to put him bent down a little bit. I did this like in maybe 30 minutes. So like, you know what? I got this image. I'm doing this right now. And I pop. And I did it.
That's cool.
Thanks.
I really like your monk, and I really like your Van Helsing.
Thank you.
Flying monk. Oh my god, it's awesome.
That's my Shaolin monk.
And shout out goes to Badge too for that head sculpt.
When I made it, that's when they announced the monk for the
yeah. I remember I told you that. I was like, look, dude, it was in the zeitgeist already. You already had it in the zeitgeist. That's cool.
I made this line. Well, I got that line from Vass. Thank you, Vass. You are the man. I brought for him.
Awesome detail.
this is Annabis body. So like, you know what? I'm doing some crazy shit right now. So I just took off Attila's pauldrons, nothing on him. And yeah, I like the look.
I like your flying monkey.
Thank you, man. That I was doing that for Trevor's contest for the pop and swap. So that, you know what? I want to wait a minute. Flying monkey, flying monkey, boxes, bingo. So, I mean, this rhino, I added horns, spikes on his back, and I painted him purple. And the this Van de Horn custom that I got from Van Johnson, I want it. Really nice. So I made that purple rhino just for him.
Did you show Van? Because I'm sure he's going to be jealous of the purple rhino.
Oh no, he knows all. Yeah, he knows. I showed him.
And that was a great job because that was like a McFarlane figure. Of course, McFarlane has a lot of details in their figures, and this thing was like on clearance for $8 to be able to
man.
Yeah,
make it something of your own is really cool.
I'm not sure why I'm not getting the next slide. Give me 1 second.
Is it the last one?
No, it's not the last one.
There we go.
Give me 1 second.
So if you want to be featured on our collection, make sure you reach out to Ed on Facebook and send them photos. You mentioned this. You have a drive, right, Ed?
You have a drive.
Yep. I got a Google Drive.
And we'll showcase your collection as well. We have some nice collections from Brendan Higgins last week.
Brad's got everything too. Brad's collection. He has all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with this? Why is it messing up?
Your collection was so big it broke the Google Drive.
It broke our podcast.
They're like, not enough room.
My cat is determined to make noise no matter what I do to try to get him to stop.
Transformers, wow.
There's some Transformers going on.
That's a lot of Transformers.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I see Spawn as well. Nice.
Cookie over at the studio, he's a big Transformers guy. He's got a big Transformers collection.
I saw some of his stuff that he was selling in one of the conventions in PA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's my Omega Supreme, my Dinobots. Yeah, I love those things. It's my G.I. Joes.
Oh, nice. You got a lot of vehicles.
That's cool.
I still got to open up my His tank.
Those are all my other G.I. Joes. I got to finish up that shelf.
And we got inventory.
Out territory right now.
Right. He's some of my credit cards I have.
Macho Man.
Yep. Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior. All right. This is one of my favorite things right here.
That's cool.
I made this cave, and it actually lights up. I don't have it on right now. So I have a big battle going on. Thank you. I made these flames myself.
What'd you make them out of?
Hot glue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Got a battle scene, pretty neat.
That's my that's my Wolverine Scully right here.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And he's got the blue flame effect.
Yeah. That's cool.
Arachagor.
Yeah.
That Arachagor with the blast effect, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Did you make that blast effect or did you buy it?
No, I brought that from Charles Squeak. I forget his last name. Geek Spot.
Yeah.
Spot.
That looks awesome.
Thanks.
That says, do you accept videos video collection for the future.
Huh?
Vaz is asking if you accept video collection for the futures.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. Sure.
I got some
Yeah, like room tours and stuff like that. Yeah, they
Gold man in the back. Up top, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I got the two vamps up top, just looking down at the mayhem going on. You see him back? You see them right there?
Yeah.
You see this dude? He's running away. He's like, oh, I'm out of here. That's my genie. I got Hagnon. Nice. I got that boat from Fortnite.
Oh, that's a cool looking boat. That fits Joe's, right? That's in scale with G.I. Joe's?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. This one I just want to show. Where is it? There he goes. I got it lit up. And it's good he's running for his life. And get me out of here. So, yeah. So, there's some of my collection. So, hope you enjoyed it.
Very cool, Ed.
Thank you.
That's a lot of toys, man.
I know. I know.
Good collection. Solid.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to play another game on 4-H time. We're going to play Mythic Battles. Diego, what Mythic Battles entails is where we're going to face off two characters from the Mythic universe on a one-on-one battle. And we're going to read their bios. And then we're going to talk about who will win. All right.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Latin Legions presents Mythic Battles. Skull Man versus Demetrios.
Oh, I'm biased in this one. Biased. Skullman all the way.
So I was like having a panic attack trying to find the bios for these on the website. I'm like, wait, they're not mythics. Like, where are they? And then they have the special section.
Yeah.
So we'll do. So I don't know what kind of bios we have for these. I didn't actually look at them.
It's not going to be that much. We're going to have to use our basic instincts for this. We're going to have to really look at the two combatants and see what they bring to the battle. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, let's
I don't think that's a great bio. You know.
There's nothing on the.
See whatever. I see something there.
There's some for Demetrios, but that's not much.
Let's see. Oh wait.
Whatever world.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. The demonic warlord known as Demetrios. This figure is not a tribute. Instead, this villain was created in the spirit of the action figure toy lines that so many of us remember from our youth. Whatever world Demetrios may exist in, you can guarantee he is working to overthrow it, just as you can rest assured that there are heroic champions ready to thwart his evil. So he's a demonic warlord.
Mm-hmm.
And he's loaded up with a cool-ass sword.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing when he pops up, he turns green.
He's got some other.
Yeah, I was looking to see. I had my Skullman on the shelf, but I forgot I brought it to the office.
Yeah, I love that Skullman. Another character you could look under Toy Locals for review.
Locals. Yes, that's right. Ed, you saw the homage with the Skullman voiceover?
Yes,
it was the same one. Yeah.
And then let's see, what do we have for the other guy?
Demetrios is a cool looking figure, though.
It is.
Oh, definitely.
And the soft goods are awesome. I've used them for like a bunch of different things.
Yeah, that's
Demetrios.
Oh wow.
Skullman's dope.
Skullman.
Yes, he is dope, man. He is freaking awesome. I love the boots on him too.
Yeah.
So he was once known as the Silver Leader. According to legend, this warrior hunter was surrounded by savage forces while protecting his village. He was struck 12 times and still managed to take out the leader of the horde, thus forcing the enemy to retreat. Near death, he left his war-torn village, never to be seen again. Or was he? Some villagers say they've seen the Silver Leader return, but as a large, skull-headed man, still wearing his dark gray outfit, wearing his voluminous red cape.
He is awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, Skull Man. So
bow and arrow.
There's I've mentioned this story I think a couple times before, but there's a few of us in the studio that are very big fans of Skullman, and
okay.
And we've said that Skullman was figure of the year 2024, hands down. There's also members of the studio that like aren't crazy about Skullman, so we're like more vocal about how much we love Skullman.
Are you a fan of Beast Warriors in general, or just particular this?
I mean, I'm a fan of honestly like if you put a skull on about anything, you know, like
okay, yeah, got you.
Like even growing up, like Skeleton Warriors, all that stuff. So
yeah, Skeleton Warrior, Skeletor, you know,
yeah,
which is
Skeletor. I mean, Skullman is basically Skeletor, but
Skeletor,
like,
yeah.
You know, so like, yeah, he's dope.
Very cool.
So who's shall I go first?
Go ahead, Matt. We'll go Matt, then Diego, myself, and then Ed.
So I don't have Skullman, but I do like Demistros. But you know, looking at the bios, like didn't realize Skullman was such a badass. So that's like a bonus. Like he saved his village after taking all those hits. But you know, it says that Demistros is based on like the general villain we all like grew up with and we know. And if there's one thing we know from pretty much everything we've seen is that villain, whether it's Skeletor or even the Empire, as many times as he comes back to life, like they eventually they lose. So I have to think that if he's just supposed to be that general villain that we all know, that general villain usually loses. So I'm going to have to give this to Skullman.
Okay. I hear you.
For those reasons that I'm picking Skullman.
I hear what you're cooking. I smell what you're
Diego,
cooking.
you already told us Skullman, but why? Why are you choosing Skullman?
Besides Skullman being the best figure of 2024, actually, if you're going by the bios, yeah, like Skullman is the hero. Like Skullman protected his village. He defeated the evil horde. And Demistros, if you look at his bio, like he's ready to be evil and a villain until the heroes come, because like the heroes are going to come and take him out. It says it right there in the bio. And listen, who's the best person to take out an evil skull-headed man than a good skull-headed man? That's why I'm going Skullman 2025 champion in this match.
Yeah, and we're getting a repaint for Zolocon too.
The Headhunter figure,
the Headhunter,
which is going to be the figure of the year 2025.
Nice.
Well, I gotta admit, I really the Demistros was the PowerCon exclusive. It's a gorgeous looking figure, and I gotta admit, I really like the skull on him, the horns. I changed them out a little bit. I gave him an actual skeleton body for this pop and swap.
Oh, that's cool.
But when I saw Skullman, and he's an homage figure to Skeletor, and I like Skeletor, but he's on, like you said, Diego, he's the good guy. And I hardly ever go towards voting for the good guy, but this has to be the most metal good guy that I've ever seen in regards to our matchups. So I'm going with Skullman all the way as well. He has ranged weapons. He has also alternate heads as well. I think I'm going to agree with you guys. There's nothing better, like you said, nothing better to beat a bad skull-headed guy than a good skull-headed guy.
Yep.
So I'm jumping that bandwagon too. Skullman.
I hear what you're cooking.
Heck yeah,
right.
Skullman.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I love me a demon. I love me the demons, I must say. And Demistros, he brings the pain. He brings the misery. He's going to conquer and conquer. Skullman, he's a force to reckon with. He ain't stopping till it's over. And he reminds me of Godzilla because he's gonna defeat the Mystios. He's gonna take him out. And then he's gonna leave, and he ain't gonna come back until they need him again. Until they need a hero. We need a hero. He's gonna come back and save the day again. So I'm going with Skullman for the win.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Whoa.
And I gotta admit, this photo right here, by Trevor Williams, that green luminescence makes this a very intimidating character.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
It's just wow.
As Tony would say, that's hot.
That is hot. That's fuego.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we have a unanimous, man. We went unanimous on this.
How about the chat?
Skullman. We had Vaz Skullman from the bio. Alberto Morales said Demetrios. G said Skullman for show. And I believe there are only two. I'm not sure if Santos talking about that, but both of them. I guess he'd go over tie.
You're right.
They're dope. They're dope. Yeah. So we for us it's a unanimous Skullman for the victory.
All right.
Pretty cool. That was a nice matchup. I gotta admit that was a nice matchup.
That was a fun one.
Oh, boy, Skullman coming through.
That's
Man,
right.
I'm glad you liked the Skullman. We didn't even know that you
Yeah.
had
I'm doing something
fan.
different this week. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, and it worked out. Perfect. All right.
And Matt, man, you were in a Cali Geeking Out toy show this past.
Yeah, I was went to Geeking Out yesterday. That was a good show. I'm not the best with like pictures because I'm too busy, spending money. But yeah, I mean, it started at 11, but I had early bird, and this was like 9:25. There was already a line.
Wow.
Of course.
It was a smaller show. I guess Rabbit's Den referred to it as like cozy. I think was the word he used. This was some of the stuff they had at the Mythic table. They had some Poxa stuff here. The newer, the Legion's Con exclusive singles. Well, I think pretty much all of the Armory Knights. I didn't really actually count, but I mean, yeah, I think they had pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I think we sent a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Whoa, my
Greg?
boy, Greg, what up?
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Sweet.
Yeah, there's Jeremy working the line.
I had to
Was
do
that
some
for-
tech support for him at the beginning of the show.
Matt, I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick, but since Greg jumped on real quick, Greg also has a phenomenal. Hold on, I'm saying it wrong. Amazing Mythic Legions collection he showcased when he was on. Wow.
You know what? I actually earlier today was telling somebody about Greg's collection. Like I was like, "Oh, you gotta check out Greg's pictures." Like
the way he has it organized is
it's insanity.
Oh, yeah.
With Dios set pieces and all that. It's great.
If I ever get a house that I can have like a dedicated toy room, I'm gonna be like, Greg, you gotta come over. You gotta help me get this set up.
I know, right? You need someone who knows the way around how things look good.
Yeah. He's got the skills.
The other tables, they had your usual, random stuff to sort through. There are a couple things almost caught my eye, but I'm like, no, unless I can use it for my toy photography, I don't really collect it.
Yeah, this is the hardest part about going to toy shows when everything's in baggies, and there's no doubt there's amazing stuff that you can
These
find.
little
but
wrestlers.
Sifting through all these bags to find stuff, you just get overwhelmed.
Yes. Yeah, it's
yeah.
time consuming, You start sweating, you get anxious because there's people all around you.
Yeah.
Like, give me some
That
space.
used to happen to me a lot with video games and GameStop. You like going for a video game and they just have so many stacked on the shelf, and you're like, all right, look through, couldn't find something, so I'll move on. Especially when they would have the buy two get one free.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly just left with nothing because it was just too much overwhelming stuff.
Ooh, Monster
Force stuff.
The Monster Force was there. You could have gotten their exclusive if you wanted to. Well, you could pre-order it, which was like you gave them your email address, then they would add it to your Big Bad Toy Store account.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I didn't get it, but they're going to be at Legion's Con. So
Monster Force is a pretty dope line. I mean, that's definitely a rabbit hole because they have so many characters.
Yeah.
But I picked up Count Dracula and the wolf guy they had. I forgot his name. Killzarg or something.
There were
like that?
people in the way, so I couldn't get pictures of that one.
Yeah,
Skate Deck.
that's fun.
Yeah, like I said, more, like some McDonald's stuff. They had a little bit of everything.
Awesome.
That's something Jeremy DeWitt will love.
Oh, look at that. There you go.
I got a picture with Jeremy.
There
Nice.
we go.
Very
But yeah,
nice.
they had some reissues there. They had some of the reissues. Snag and Gonks, and so I mean, I was able to snag a Fury Orc, which I didn't get in the sale.
Matt, you're looking like you actually marked out with Jeremy here.
Right?
I think that's why I kept getting interrupted. I think people just assumed I worked there, so they were just like going up to talk to Jeremy while I was talking to him, like the guy from McFarlane and Sideshow. So I was like, I'm gonna let him do his thing, and I'm gonna head home. But yeah, they probably just assumed I was an employee standing where I was. But it was good.
Diego, we got a question for you from Vaz.
Am I going to Chicago? I don't know, because it was such an amazing show that I actually said, like, hey, if there's anybody at the studio who wants to go, who hasn't gone, they should go and experience that show. Like, I got the chance to experience it, and I would definitely go again. For all you guys, if you've ever heard of King County Toy Show and never have gone, go. It's insane. And it's like technically a one-day show. It's kind of 2 days, but it's really like a week if you count, like, they have hotel room shows and stuff in between.
I went last year, and I did. Me and Al, who didn't make it today, we were there, and that was like I flew there from here to go to the show, and that was nuts. There's so much. I was so tired after walking all that stuff.
Dude, I walked around. I managed to walk through everything, and like my head hurt at the end. Like it was like an overload. I've been to a lot of toy shows. I've never been to a toy show like that. And even Jim put it the best way. He was like, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, there's toys from all spans of time. Like, you've got real classic vintage stuff, like tin, cars, to like, modern day Joes and our stuff and all that. Like, it's everything. I even found Glyos there. Like,
oh man, okay.
I actually found a lot. I snagged it up.
That's cool.
Shout out to Gabe. Gabe's the real MVP, and the God Beast. You guys are awesome.
Very cool.
But yeah, no, they that show. Go to it if you haven't.
Wow.
Vaz is going to be a vendor there, and I think he was a vendor last year as well. He says there's 6 full buildings loaded with toys. Jeez, that is insane.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
I mean, you definitely got to go with a budget, right? You got to bring some money.
You know what? Surprisingly, I think because there was so much, I didn't really like. I was like, I got to look around first before I really buy anything. And by the time I finished looking around, I was like, okay.
My feet hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, I want that, but it's too far to go back.
Yeah.
That's true. Steph also says Gabe is my bestie. He is an awesome person and collector.
Yeah, Gabe's a good dude. Gabe's a good dude. He hooked me up with some real old Glio stuff for like really good prices. Because Marty was like, "This is Diego. He's a good one. Take care of him." I was like,
awesome.
So hopefully you guys come back again next year or sooner for another SoCal, because the show was 20 minutes from me. The Geeking Out. So
oh really?
That was awesome. So hopefully it happens again, because that was nice and easy.
Yeah.
Did you pick up a lot of figures, Matt?
Oh yeah, I'll show off some of my stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
see that.
Right. That leads us into What's Cooking, where we showcase what we've picked up recently and pre-orders, as well as if we've been working on any customs or dios. Let's start, since you were at Geeking Out, Matt. Let's start with you. What you have to show for?
Alrighty. Well, real quick, just a couple pop and swaps I put together this week. I had, because I'd used the pieces from Ninian for another thing. I had like the straps and the leg pieces.
Oh, nice.
So, and I had, got a couple more of these bodies, so I threw it on there and just kind of mix and match some extra things. I kind of like this guy. He's pretty cool.
Looks good. Looks
That's
good.
cool.
And then this is one I wanted to buy another Sentry to finish this one, and then I found that I had one in the garage, so I needed a hand. But I made a mini Sentry.
Oh,
That's
nice.
cool. Little dwarf.
Yeah, so I made a little dwarf.
Nice.
So that was kind of all I got up to in that realm. So from
His antlers are as tall as him.
Yeah. I thought about doing the horns, but like, no, it looks cooler with the antlers. So all my pickups are all from the show. I did buy for like, I know it's not really vintage collection.
Oh, that's dope right there, man.
Wow.
This was $10.
Wow.
What?
So I mean,
That's 3/4 inch.
yeah. I mean, I think
Oh, that's pretty
the
neat.
size of the figure,
That's
so.
nice.
Oh wow.
And I shoot my vintage collection figures, so I'm like, that'll be cool. And then same thing with this piece I got. Like, so it was $10 and $7 for that, and then this just like little squeaky.
Oh,
Oh, Jabba.
But it was like $15 for both of them. So I was like,
Not bad,
screw it.
brother.
Yeah, it's not like the exact, but it'll work for a picture or two, you know.
You were gigging
And
out,
they
man.
look good. They look good. They still look in good shape.
I
Yeah.
love that.
And then I don't have any of these, but you know, when you see it there and they're in front of you, I did pick up a Monster Force
Oh, nice.
They do
I
have
really
nice
wanted to open
packaging too.
yesterday, but I didn't have time. Plus, I was like, the packaging's super cool.
Yes.
So I mean, yeah, these are loaded out. They look cool. I think they'll take great pics. So, and I'm the type of person where I could just have one or two of a line and I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting that Frankenstein homage figure though.
and then everything else was all Horseman. Picked up one of these. I didn't order one of these in the in stock, so I grabbed one.
I'm gonna keep that in mind for the tally we have for Chris and George, who's selling. I'm gonna add yours to the George's tally.
Well, I ordered 2 Garwiches in my order, but I didn't get any Georges.
Oh,
because I like the parts. So got one of these guys. I only ordered one Purple Knight in the in stock, so I got the black, the
Good stuff.
black one there, and the one with the brown, the guy with the brown leather.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Picked up another Faunus to mess around with.
Nice.
I gotta pick up a couple Faunus before they're all gone.
Yeah, me too. I gotta get at least one more, at least.
Fear York, I didn't have a chance to grab
That's
in the
cool.
in-stock sale
Yeah,
that I
that's
didn't
cool, yeah.
have. So I got that one. This one, see, Al's not here, but when I went to the Chicago Toy Show with Al, I bought this guy. But then Al said it was his, and he kept him. So, so I never ended up having this guy. So I was like, you know what? When I went back for the second round, I'm like, I'm going to get him.
Okay.
So yeah, I made 2 rounds
cool.
at the table. So yeah, so I went there at 9:30 for the early bird, and they pretty much wiped out of most of the stuff by like 10:15. But then Jeremy had said at 11 o'clock they were going to restock because that's when the show really started. And I actually ended up, our friend Rabbit's Den Collectibles was there.
Oh, Mark.
And I met him in person, and we met in the lobby. So I didn't get there right at 11 because him and I chatted for like 45 minutes, which was honestly like one of my favorite parts of the show is just
Mhm.
meeting someone and just visiting and talking toys and stuff like that. And he took his dad with him. And so like we were getting up to say goodbye, and his dad was like sitting behind us. And I swear, like, I thought his dad was doing hand exercises, but when I was telling my wife, she's like, oh no, I think she was saying you guys, he was just there going like this. So I was that we were just talking too much, like time to go. So I told Rabbit, like, let's put, I guess we'll put your dad out of his misery. Well, I'll let you go. But he was out in the valley like an hour and a half away, so he brought his dad so he could use the carpool lane. But I ended up getting one of these Green Knights too.
Okay. Nice.
I love that Green Knight. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do something really cool with one of those. It's like such a great metallic green.
Yeah.
Hey, what if we put that Demistos green head on that body?
Oh,
Try that out.
Ooh, that could be
Try that
cool.
out later.
That'd be fun.
I got the green head right behind me. And then I got another Zende for parts. I think there's
Zende.
fun
Great
popping.
figure.
I have one of these already, but I think I like the figure, but I think he's got cool parts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I picked up another one of those. Picked up another Gonks.
Oh, nice.
To
Don't
have
go
some-
wrong.
Yeah, got one.
Figure.
Yeah.
And then my last one, I got a Shadow Elf Warrior.
Oh, okay. Cool
Another
beans.
one of those to mess around with. Tried to beef up my 2.0 fodder pieces, stuff for. But yeah, I spent more than I wanted to, but not more than I would, not as much. I spent like $100 more than I wanted to, but $100 less than I would have been willing to spend had there been like other stuff on the table that if they had some Godfreys, which I'll buy those anytime just because, or the Red Shield Soldier, which I got 2 of those coming, but I still would have gotten another one of those if it was there, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Awesome,
man.
How about you, Diego? Any pickups? Anything you working on?
Well, I did just bring home a retailer version of the Red Death figure. So I bought one of those, and I wanted to, take him apart, get an original Red Death, see how the solid color pieces work, because you can take the red arm off of the regular Red Death and put it on the, vice versa.
Yeah.
And those black soft goods, I want to put on some skeletons and some other characters, see how they look.
How's that repainted clock look?
The what?
Accents. The clock. Grandfather clock with the repainted accents.
Oh God, dude. That grandfather clock is way better than the original. And it was not intended. We George and I say it all the time. We look at it and we're like, man, this is so nice. The retailer version. Honest to God, it really brings out all the details, the gold accents. And it just makes for a great background piece for a diorama or display. I definitely, if that's something that any viewers are into, pick up the retailer Red Death, because just for that clock alone, it's
I know, right? Yeah, it's true.
It's worth it.
I think that's one of our favorite aspects of Figura Obscura is all the world building pieces that they include.
Yeah. It's fun, all the environmental stuff, the street lamp with Christmas Past, this clock, all the stuff you get with Frankenstein.
That was a banger. All that stuff, that was dope.
And with the Christmas lines, the little secrets too.
Yeah,
that's fun.
We always try to include a Christmas secret,
Yeah, that's really cool.
Ed,
okay.
All right.
Asking you shall receive.
That'll work with those big. It's got the big spiky pauldron.
Yeah, you got to put the pauldrons on, and that'll really make it pop.
Yeah.
All right. As for me, did you finish, Diego?
Yeah, pretty much.
As for me, I picked up a Bray Wyatt Elite with the.
Oh, look at that! That's nice.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Got busy playing with toys, man. It's Ed's fault.
Then the accessory for this one is the rocking chair, right? But then I saw, I think it was Blitz Figs on Lazy Boys. He had ordered this metal Waldosia lantern that lights up. Let me see if I could get it.
It lights up. That's cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Hold on a second. Give me 1 second because I can't see the switch.
You're gonna have to send me that link.
Hell yeah.
It's coming.
That rocking chair.
Look how bright this illuminates.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That's neat.
That is cool.
So I'm dropping this photo tomorrow on Instagram for our UC Monday Night Mayhem collab.
Okay.
It was really cool.
Awesome.
And I picked up the Armory all in with the knights and stuff. Couldn't pass.
You got the all in?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
10 bad boys.
Okay.
That's
about it,
easy,
Get everybody all at once. So you don't accidentally add, the same guy twice. It's all there, the all in.
I actually was contemplating that. Remember, we talked about that earlier. That 4 4. I was actually contemplating buying 2 all-ins, but I was like, I smell the dragon in the future in March. So let me hold off.
Yeah.
How about you, Ed?
All right. So I did get I got my ISS, which was the black leather, the green armory dude, which you've seen in the pictures. I got Gonks, and I got one of the Snake Men.
Nice.
I wanted one extra. And then this bad boy, he got away from me like a year ago when Hasbro had the pre-order open. But finally, after so long, I got me my Cosmos.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you've been talking about that figure for a while, a minute. Nice.
So,
What he transforms into?
a little spaceship.
Oh, okay,
cool.
A little spaceship. So I got that. Then I got one of my pre-orders in. Xandar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So I want to at least complete that line.
Dreadnoks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might need to go back for that one. But the Dreadnoks.
None of them have none of these Dreadnoks have gone down in price, man. It's like they're maintaining their value.
Some of them did. Some of them were on sale.
Yeah, like Zara,
yeah.
but even then, she only got
one.
down, like, because I've been monitoring, but I don't think she's gotten under 15 yet.
And I got
Or at 15.
my Mezco Predator.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Now, funny thing about this, I don't know what the hell happened, but there was some kind of glitch because I put a bid on it, right? So when I'm looking last week, it says counter offer, so I accepted it. So I paid it, and then I see that there's another one coming. I'm like, what? Somehow it glitched that now I bought another one too. Like, yeah. So that's kind of got me, a little frustrated, but hey, I love Predators, so.
Well, it's a Mezco. Mezcos usually hold their value. Real quick, I'm sorry. I didn't get it yet, but my Doc Nocturno, FedEx came over and I had real bad migraine, so I was sleeping and couldn't hear my doorbell, so I missed out on that. So I guess I gotta wait until Tuesday. Hopefully, I might have to do the Al and leave a tip on the door or something. Sure, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not too fond of that the delivery signature required for all the time.
From the business side, when it's like a high dollar value item, it's just, and also just so many people say like, I didn't get it, and
okay,
another for us smaller companies, it's it sucks to have to like resend an order. So like,
I definitely understand.
And it's
so
also
what other co-hosts did Diego?
What?
Should I take this out of the box?
Want to do a live unboxing?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Oh, we're gonna do a where is my
live unboxing?
Diego, our other co-host Al, what he did is he put a sign on his door that said FedEx leave package here, and taped a $5 bill to it.
$5 Monopoly money, and they actually maybe took it.
That's how we bypass the signature.
Ooh, this is very nice. Ooh.
Oh, looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That face, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to talk myself into a Mezco Predator since you have two.
And it's got light up features also.
That's cool.
Man,
I
yeah.
love Predators.
I love me some Predators. Yep.
Are those joints smooth?
Yeah. Smooth. Nice and smooth.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Put it up.
You keep battling.
Mezco deliveries are special.
Come here, Al. Let me come and hug you, Al. Come here. Yeah.
Greg says you can just make yourself a cosmic predator.
I've already done that, Greg.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Nice.
So that's it, guys. That's all that I got.
Very cool. Got a couple of toys to talk about in Toy Talk. Storm Collectibles, we mentioned them earlier. They had the lines of Mortal Kombat, Golden Axe, some Dark Stalkers, and a host of other fighting characters. But now they've verged into the 1/12 scale as well with an excellent price point.
Oh.
Bakihama is a very popular tournament fighting anime. I think is on Netflix.
Okay.
Check out this price. Is
$24.99.
along the lines of Jada Toys, $24.99.
Yeah, that seems to be who they're competing with now.
Yeah, they're trying to take a bite out of that.
Yeah, because those Jada figures, they're so nice for that price.
They are, right?
I haven't picked up any myself, but some friends of mine have, and I've been tempted. I've been real tempted because they're real awesome Street Fighter figures.
Oh, they're great to play with too. They're
Look at that. That's some great posability.
Yeah. A lot of range of motion.
That is freaking dope. $25.
The guys at Highly Posable mentioned it on Saturday, and they enabled me. That price point and the quality, and I have a lot of Storm collectible figures, from Mortal Kombat to even Gears of War, and they're phenomenal. So even the Bane, I have the Bane from Storm Collectibles, as well as I forgot what his name is, Lobo. Great figures. Tons of accessories too. I wonder how much. Do they show a photo here of how much accessories he comes with?
Man, they have a ton of photos of this, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, it's a great looking figure.
there
It
you
has multiple hands, 2 head portraits, and stand.
Well, I guess that
works.
Right.
That works. $25.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, an extra
So
head and extra hands.
Yeah. The line's called Storm Arena.
Not bad.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I don't have really any attachment to that, so I think I'll be okay past it. It look cool, but
Yeah. I'd be interested to see like what other things they put under that Storm Arena like series, because it seems like that's probably going to be like maybe their $25 price point like line if they have like a special thing called
like if they do the Mortal Kombat in that, and then if those do like once you get the Bakis,
they did lose the Mortal Kombat license. They did lose the Mortal Kombat license.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they have Fatal Fury. They have the Fatal Fury license and Street Fighter license still.
Okay.
Some Fatal Fury stuff would be dope.
Yeah, Fatal Fury.
Hard. Hell yeah.
And I just recently saw I think something on IGN. They're doing a new Fatal Fury within the last 10 years. I think it's Fatal Fury something of the Wolves.
Oh, really?
It's a new game coming out. Yeah, if you like fighting games, that's coming out hopefully in 2025.
I used to really like Capcom versus SNK 2. That was a good.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah. Capcom versus Street Fighter was another one. I thought you guys who like demons would be interested in this. This is for the 2-pack. You get 2 demons for $56 plus shipping.
Interesting.
They have more photos. They're not showing up.
Oh, there we go.
For the 2 of them?
Is that both of them?
Yep.
Wow. All right. 112. Those are pretty dope.
They're kind of fun.
But I don't. Is it grayed out? It might be out of stock.
What?
I think it's currently out of stock.
This product is unavailable.
Son of a fish.
Okay.
Oh,
well, when I had given it to Matt, it was available, so I guess they sold out over the weekend. But look at
here's what you guys can't go purchase.
Look what I missed.
Right?
Well, they usually come back in stock. They usually come back in stock for restocking. But I think it's pretty cool if you guys are interested. And this is also in stock, ready to be shipped to Zesray's. How you pronounce it again, Matt?
What do we decide on? Balathu, right? Yeah.
Balathu. Yep. Big teeth. 9-inch.
Yep. I got my notification. He's on his way.
Yeah. I just finished. I just paid it today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
so this uses the same buck as the other ones with different armaments. Gorgeous head sculpt on this guy.
What? Hell yeah.
Is it the same as like the Rhino dudes or?
Yep, same body sculpts. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But the armors are different, and included like some skulls and new weapons and stuff. So there is some differences.
Now these are the ones like you stab yourself when you're like trying to put the accessories on, right? You got to get a 10-inch shot after.
Yeah, right. I like the skirt with the skulls dangling. That's pretty cool. Chains.
Cool. I love his two swords.
Double bladed,
his
yeah,
gauntlet.
double bladed gauntlet, yeah, that's pretty cool. There they are too, the rhino.
Yeah, and I think his mouth is articulated.
I think I can guarantee that Joe Vassapolo will probably pick this up.
These are beefy figures too, man. These are pretty beefy.
Yeah, there's the mouth closed.
For Mythics, Jason and line, I really appreciate these figures.
Hell yeah.
So that's all what he comes with.
Yeah,
That's a cool one. Yeah, I'd be tempted to pick that one up.
And then I had something I wanted to bring. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I just found out about this today. For Marvel Legends, their new line they're going to do called the Max. I think it's the Maximum series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
So it's like maximum articulation, maximum accessories. They're kind of giving me like Mafex vibes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
see a lot of webs. They have a lot of webs, hands.
Webs, yeah.
Yeah, multiple hands.
Spidey sense
head
head.
scope.
The Spidey
Yeah.
sense.
So
What did they say a price point for these yet?
there's no price yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking the most I'll pay for that is $50.
Yeah, that's kind of what Marvelous News was saying. Like, would you buy this if it was $49.99?
Yeah.
But
I'd rather
It
do
depends on the
40.
character. I think I would do a Wolverine definitely. If they did a Gambit or a Psylocke, I'm still waiting for a reissue of a Psylocke with the blue costume.
yeah, so it's interesting. They're trying to, I guess, cut into take a bite out of like, Mafex and SHF.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was interesting that they're doing it. So now if they did something like this for like Star Wars for Black Series, that would be something I'd probably be like, I could be tempted because I've been wanting more hands for years.
Well,
He does have the spider sense tingling. You see that effect that goes over the head? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, there is something else that Marvel's dropping soon that I'm excited for, and because I've been waiting for this figure for a long time. And that's if you're familiar with the Infinity Gauntlet, Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I want that figure. I need that figure on my shelf. You know, so
Mean Cat says I wait for Ollie's if it was $50.
Get that up the
Hey, that happened with the basketball figures. The basketball figures were $50
Right.
and they were like $6.99, $8.99 at Ollie's.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you guys are like werewolf lovers, but back in my day,
like
there was a movie called The Howling.
Yes. Okay.
So now Nick's dropping a Howling werewolf figure. It looks
Really?
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which is gonna
it's
gonna compete against Syndicate with their werewolf, with their Howling werewolf. So I'm excited for those two.
I think werewolves are in the zeitgeist. We got something close to Diego with the what's the name of the character?
Hyena.
The hyena.
Hyena. Yeah.
Cackler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his
This
name?
guy's name now.
Even I'm at the point where I haven't like memorized the names yet because
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
There's like a couple months between like when it goes up and when it's more in production, or like I'm still thinking of like the production name because we have different names when we're developing figures. So like around the office, he was just the hyena, the hyena character. Lee Odysseus obviously was Lee Odysseus, but yeah, like some of those other characters, like I think the one who's the dragon priestess, it was like Dragon Shaman or something. That was like the big production name. I think her name's like Araya or something, or Arroya.
Araya, yeah.
Yeah, the Talon.
Which is also like oh, you want dragon? Here's a little 4-inch dragon.
Oh, trust me, we were joking about that. We were like, we're gonna show, people want a dragon. Here you go, and it's like this little thing.
It still has a lot of detail, but it was like, wow, where's the big one?
I'm trying to convince Eric to, once it's tooled and done, to like take a call back to the old McFarlane days and do a bag of dragons. Like, I don't know if you remember when McFarlane used to do like the bag of demons, the bag of
the Izzes,
like, all the little accompanying dudes. They would like have a bag of like a bunch of them. I was like,
actually, that's what I wanted G.I. Joe to do. Hasbro with the G.I. Joe series, make a bag of all the pets.
Yeah,
like the dogs and Mud and all those other things.
Yeah, like all the beasts.
Right, all the beasts, because they go so well with like adjacent fantasy figures.
Yeah. So many
well,
people
guys,
just for the animal figures,
Yes, especially on clearance. If you get on clearance, I'm buying it for the animal. So we reached the conclusion of our show where we do our shout outs. Basically, shout out anybody that we're going to be working on a collab with, or anybody in general. Let's start with you, Matt. You have any shout outs for this week?
I'll shout out Four Horsemen for coming to my town. That was awesome. That was super cool. And
I wanted to shout out Tony Toy Box today. It's been a minute, but nothing. Just because I've shouted him out once before doesn't mean I can't again. For things he's done since last time. But Tony does a lot of stuff behind the scenes, all the graphics, all the little videos, and I really want to shout him out because of my new favorite toy that I have here. And I mean, everything was, if we would have had a price point on that Marvel Legends Maximum, then maybe we would have had a chance to.
Too spicy.
So I don't think we gave you enough shine last week. It was a little. I was having.
Oh, you gave me plenty of shine. You used it so many times. I was happy.
So I want to say thank you, and I want to shout
man, I appreciate that. All right, awesome.
I just come up with like a level 1 of an idea where I'm like, Al always says too spicy. We should have like a too spicy bit, and then Tony comes back with this awesome, Al's head on there spinning around and the music and everything, and he takes it to a 10. So
we might actually have a too spicy sticker coming up soon. So. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why Tony's my shout out for this week.
Oh, thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
Awesomeness. Well
deserved. How about you, Ed?
All right. First, I want to give a shout out to Diego.
Yes.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence today. I do appreciate you very much, and it's been fun getting to talk to you today and getting to know you better. Because I know every time I go on the line and I want to talk, it's like I
keep it moving.
I don't want to push it because you're busy and you're doing deals, and I just want to get out of your way. So, but it's nice to be able to just talk to you and in a more calm, manageable way. So, thank you very much.
Right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I want to thank all my fellow Latin Legions hermanos right here. You guys do a lot. I love you all. Al, you too. Over there, you're at home eating some ice cream right now. So, everyone that came to the chat, thank you. I do appreciate you. And just want to say next Sunday, I'll be live on with Schmerber. He's got a new live show, so I'll be on there for a little bit, having a good time. I need it. I gotta distract myself from my everyday, so it's gonna be fun. So thank you all.
You have a time on next Saturday?
9 a.m. EST.
Yeah, that's early.
9 a.m.
Early
EST.
for me.
I have to set my timer for that one.
Get pasando, mi gente. Yeah.
How about you, Diego? You have any shout outs?
Well, I want to shout out all you guys, Latin Legions. It's cool to have like a place where, other, Latino collectors can come and see other people, because the toy community is diverse and everything, but it's cool to see like a bunch of your peeps like all together, loving the same thing you love, same hobby. So, that's cool. That's important. So I want to shout you guys out for that. That's awesome.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
And shout out to everybody who's, all the Legionnaires out there.
Empanada Legions. Now you got me craving an empanada, man. Now you got me even hungry.
Yeah, and shout out to all the collectors out there that support Four Horsemen Studios. Thanks. We love you guys. We always think about you guys, and we love our community. And without you, we can't exist.
Amen. So
and
true.
we're happy about that. And last but not least, shout out to Puerto Rico. Shout out to the island. This is the podcast. I feel like it's appropriate. It's island going through hard times, but people can go on vacation, and get some tourism there, see a lot of the beautiful sights and sounds.
Beautiful island.
And it's a beautiful place, and deserves every amount of respect it should get. So,
beautiful island, beautiful food, beautiful beaches. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even in the mountains, going to the mountains. Like
I love going to the mountains. El Junque.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It could be scary at night though.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be careful driving on those mountains too.
Yeah, right. Because there's no light.
You gotta not only that, beep your horn.
Be careful with the chupacabra. We just figured up bound. I hope one day.
Oh yep, yeah. Diego, that some other company is making a chupacabra. You gotta,
Oh, that's right.
Really?
Hint.
I know. If it was my way, I would have had the chupacabra done. Figure obscure one.
Right on. And the Jersey Devil, right? As for myself, I want to shout out, of course, you, Diego. Thank you so much for appearing on the show. It's always a pleasure to see you in person at Legion's Cons. Like Ed said, we unless we meet you in the hallway after everything's said and done and talk for a few minutes, but you can't do that when you're working. So I'm glad you were able to come out and chill and hope you had a good time.
Oh yeah.
I want to also shout out the chat. Always have a good time with the chat. I'm so happy that we play these games and interact, engage, and find out some of the crazy thought process that goes through some of these people's heads, including Steph, including Curtis and Santos and Alberto Morales. Oh my God, so many great people. Also want to inform you guys something new happened over the last week. I was on, I don't know if you guys know Cobra Dad. He's been on the show on numerous occasions. He's a really funny, polarizing dude, but a great guy, I would say. He has his own show on YouTube. It's called The Weekly Habit U, where he talks about comics, and he has some funny skits and segments, even one that's just hilarious at times, where it's called the Dumpski of the Week. We get someone who's done something, really stupid and laugh at them. I will be joining him as temporary co-host, starting this Wednesday. So if you want some hilarity and comic book spoilers, come check us out on this Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Sweet.
And with that being said, I'm Tony Toy.
I'm Psycho Ed.
Collectible Fun Matt.
And
I'm Diego.
All right. And we're out.